What it do, Craig? Fuck with me.
Yo, what's up, everybody, and welcome to episode 22 of the Inferno Gaming Podcast. I'm your host, Blaze Inferno. If you're new to this show, hello, and thanks for coming by. And if you're a returning listener, as always, welcome back. I'm happy that you're here. We got a good one here for you today. Today is the music podcast. So if you're here for the gaming stuff, that ain't here. That'll be on episode 23, dropping December 27th. So just come back on December 27th. Or if you haven't listened to episode 21, because it's long as fuck, please go do that. But today we talking about music, and today's date is December 11th. So, some shit dropped yesterday. We're going to talk about that. But I got two co-hosts with me. One of them, my childhood friend, my boy, my day one, my rider. Shout out Warren G, man. What's up, bro?
What it do there, Inferno?
What's up? What's up?
Glad to be back. For the last recording was fun. So, looking forward to what we get to talk about today.
Yes, sir. Me too, man. Trust me, I've been looking forward to this one. And then my second co-host, you should already know her. She be popping up on Twitch, stuff like that. She be playing the games or whatever. Shout out FatBratPhoebe. What's up? What it do?
Hey, yeah. Yep, if you want to watch me on Twitch or on YouTube or Facebook, it's all just FatBratPhoebe. So, yeah.
Yes, sir, or yes, ma'am. And you already know who it is, yo. Blaze Inferno. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at BlazeXinferno. You can also follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/BlazeXinferno, where we throw some of the most lit parties, man. Last night we was lit. We was turning up. We was playing all types of games, drinking, party games, Halo, custom matches. It's a good time, man. And of course, when we do those types of events, anybody is welcome to join. Just look for my Discord. That link will be in the description box for this video, as long as all my other links and Phoebe's links. And of course, thank you for watching Inferno Gaming Podcast. You can find it on all major platforms. We on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher Radio. I think that's not a thing anymore, but Stitcher Radio. We on a lot of different things, man. So check us out. Fuck with your boy. But today we talking about music, y'all. We're going to be talking about music. It's the end of the year, so we got to talk about some of our favorite sounds of the year, and also talk about some Grammy nominations, who we think is going to win, and all that jazz. But first, I want to ask my boy Warren G a question, man. So yesterday, Rick Ross's new album dropped. It's called Richer Than I Ever Been. How'd you feel about that, man?
I liked it. It's when I was listening to it, I was saying to myself, it's an album that dropped in December, like late in the year. So it's not going to be his best foot forward. Didn't he just start dropping singles like in the prior weeks before the release? So it's like this came off as something of, I'm going to give you a little something just to let you know that I've been working and I'm still doing something, but this isn't my best quality music that I got for you. This isn't like an album. This is like a collection of songs that I've been working on in the process. I wasn't mad at it or anything like that. It's just that I can tell, something about it just told me that this wasn't the Ross album that we've been waiting for,
Wow.
Did you think differently when it came to it? Because I liked it, but I probably only saved one song. But everything else, I thought was a relatively decent listen, to be honest.
Yeah, I failed in my own homework, but I only got up to track 5, and when I first looked at the track list, I'm like, okay, I see he got a weird collection of features on here. Like the features are really weird to me, man. He had the first single was Outlaws. I thought that was an okay single. I thought 21 Savage was good. Yeah.
I like that one with Jasmine Sullivan, yeah.
Then he had Wiz Khalifa on there. I was like, shout out to Wiz Khalifa. Go ahead.
It was a decent outro to the album, and it actually made me think that what if Wiz Khalifa had a project with Justice League producing him or something like that? Because it looked like it worked. I liked hearing them both on that album, on that particular song.
Okay. Yeah, to me, just I got to peep it. I definitely got to peep it. But 5 songs, I really like the Benny song. You know, I was gonna like the Benny song, but
Yeah.
that's because I like what he do. But
I'm still scarred from that whole concert experience, by the way. But
yeah,
bro, we had to wait like 2 hours before that nigga came out. There was 7 niggas I ain't never know about. The niggas kept hitting the stage talking about, oh, you know this one, knowing damn well nobody in the goddamn fucking arena heard anything these niggas was talking about. But they just was lying to them just to make them feel good about themselves. It's like, and the fact they kept gaslighting us, talking about, oh, Betty about to come out right now, and here comes another nigga talking all aggressive to me and shit. Like, it was
talking about bricks and shit. I ain't gonna lie, I fucked with like 3 of them dudes though.
The white boy was tough.
The white boy, I forget what his name is, but he from
Philly. You don't
Philly.
remember the name of any of them niggas, right?
No, boy from Philly, the white boy from Philly.
Yeah, but do you know his name? Do you know the name of all the other 7, 8, 9 different niggas that was on stage?
I remember the dude from Boston. I can't remember his name right now, but I remember the boy from Boston.
And bro, we came late, so there probably must have been more niggas on top of that.
Yeah.
I did appreciate that he brought out Freeway and what's it, Young Chris though. That was kind of lit, but like
that was lit.
Wait, he brought out Freeway?
Yeah.
Of course.
What do you say? Of course, like I was supposed to know that.
Me and Philly, he better.
That doesn't mean anything. Like, I mean, I don't know.
That's true.
Sorry.
True.
I mean, it's
you know,
nice.
Freeway be outside that joint talking about, please fuck with me. I mean,
I feel like I've seen him before. I swear to God, I've seen him.
You probably have.
No, my brother seen him and got an autograph from him one time at a store. So
nice.
He's let's just say, okay, he's accessible, but he's not Quilly Mills accessible, you know.
Child, no, you will meet Quilly Mills at the fucking Poppy store.
Me him at 69th Street. Shit. Catching the train, that motherfucker getting on the train with you.
Everybody in Philly done seen that nigga at least 1, 2, 3 times already, right? You seen him, right?
Real shit.
Would you ask for an interview? No, you just know you seen him.
Damn, how the mighty have fallen, man. Oh man. So Phoebe, all right, I gave you a little bit of homework.
I probably didn't do it.
I think you did. The Tierra Whack EP.
Don't put me on the spot like that.
How'd you feel about it?
I don't know. I only really like the one song. Like, man, like I don't know. Like, I guess, like I don't really know like what direction she's going in her career or whatever. But I'm open to it.
I thought she was quitting.
From what I've heard from interviews, she was just working on something for a minute. Which, I mean, Black World came out 2019.
Was it 2019?
Yeah.
That was like 2018.
Whoa, shit. It might have been. Been.
Because you was playing all them songs was like, when I first met you and all that. So,
crap.
That's 2018.
My mistake. So, it'll be, let's say if it comes out next year, 4 years since her EP. So, I mean... Like I said, I don't really know because, like, her sound is kind of all over the place, not in a bad way, but it's like you never really know what you're going to get. So, like, I can't really judge anything. I didn't really listen to the songs like that. I do like some of her singles, but it seems like she's definitely going in less of, like, a, quote, hip-hop direction. But that makes sense because, like, people don't really, like, fuck with it, unfortunately, anyways.
Damn.
So... I feel, which is crazy because, like, in my opinion, Tierra Whack could, like, legitimately, like, be one of the best female lyricists to ever exist. But
see, that's what I keep hearing about. Like, I wanted to get into her because every time I've like heard other people speak about her, they're like, "Yo, she's like the real deal as far as rapping is concerned." But every time I've heard her, it never necessarily sounded like rap.
That's the thing. It's like, people. She got popular off her freestyles because, like, she used to battle rap and shit. So, like, her freestyles are like off the chain. Like, this girl could like sneeze and give you like the hottest fucking 16, but something about like just like being in the studio, I think she overthinks it or something and just really gets caught up in her head. I don't know. I feel like she's like really creative and like she doesn't have a team that like can guide her in the like the right way. I don't know. And like I said, like people don't fuck with her shit because she's like a rap artist who's like not like stereotypical. So like
female rap artist is that stereotypical.
Yeah, you know. So it's just like, and I'm not talking about sex stuff, like she's like kind of weird, you know? So it's just like, I don't know. I listened to the one song, I liked it. But I'm gonna just wait for an album to come out or something.
Yeah, I think for me that's what I'm a wait for, man. Because like I said, like a lot of people sing her praises. You know, I've heard a couple of her freestyles. I was impressed. Only one I didn't like was the double XL freestyle because I felt like it was a
Rest in
little.
peace.
Yeah, I just felt like it was just a little cheesy. It's definitely a little cheesy. But
Honestly, like Whack World's good. It's just not like what I call it a rap album. I don't really think so.
Like,
But
who's her team? Like, what's her A&R?
she's on
Like,
Interscope. I don't know what the problem is.
Yeah, somebody has to like at least give her a direction and an identity that she can kind of stick with and kind of work with, because like you're not gonna blow up kind of trying to occupy multiple spaces if people don't necessarily fuck with you in both of them simultaneously.
Right. Okay. Well, here's the thing. In Europe, she's like the shit. Apparently, like I know for a fact after Double XL, she was on tour in Europe for a little bit, so they fuck with her over there. And like for Whack World, even though it was like kind of like eclectic and stuff, it did work out because A, the songs were all like 56 seconds, and B, like even though they were all kind of different, they all fell under this theme of like being like in my head like a kind of like, I don't know, like I guess like an amusement park or something of that sort. It's like a bunch of different quote attractions. So it worked for that album. But like I said, like I don't know if she could do like a full EP, or not an EP, a LP. I don't know.
LP
yeah,
is like the
yeah. I don't know if she could do like a full album. Like I don't know.
I will say the whole they fuck with her in Europe thing, I'll take that with a grain of salt because the people in Europe still fuck with G Unit as if that shit ain't go away. So
well.
Let's keep that in mind when we think about the Europeans.
I just said that because like she was on tours. I was just explaining like what she was doing mostly. Girl was getting that coin up.
Yeah, I want the best from her. Yeah, I mean, I want the best for her.
Oh yeah, she's Philly, so I mean, like we want her to win.
I mean, I want her to win for the sole fact that I just don't like relate to like a lot of these rap girls. So it's
That's
like
facts.
to have somebody to like relate to would be so awesome. And then they're from Philly too, like blows my mind because there's not like Philly is really like. I mean, well, now, like, I feel like right now, like, there's, like, a lot of, like, cool, like, creative people who are, like, not seen as, quote, weird or whatever, but, like, we're kind of, like, I don't say, like, stifled, but really, like, traditional in Philly when it comes to, like, rap music and shit. So it's nice to see somebody, let alone, like, a woman, like, try to, like, push that boundary at the very least, even though it's not necessarily working.
And not rap about scamming niggas.
This is facts. This is facts. The one thing I do give her is that she's weird girl. Like she's not like, she's like kind of strange. She does her own little thing. She does weird videos. I appreciate it.
No, her music videos are really like cool and creative. Like I give her that for being like a visual artist at the end of the day. Like that's really nice.
Yeah. Like I said, I want the best. I want the best for her and from her. And I think Whack World was a nice little taste, but it wasn't a full project. And that's what I think from her. That's when I'm gonna really say, okay, she's dope, or nah, she not it. But
this could be like another Young M.A. situation where like you hear about her for quite some time, but will have nothing until eventually when she drops, she gives you something of quality. Because I remember when that Young M.A. album, was it like 2 years ago or something like that, 2019, when the Young M.A. album dropped, I was like, yo, yep, that was worth the wait. She waited until it was the time to drop this. So you might be dealing with the same situation with her. So it's one of those things, like she's not on a timetable, okay? So you gotta wait for the right time to give us your debut,
That's facts. I can agree with that. All right. I can agree with that. All right, one more thing before we move into the main topics of the podcast. I had the pleasure of listening to an album you probably didn't know came out yesterday. Because my man is blackballed, you know what I mean? They blackballed my boy, man. They delisted him from all streaming platforms. Your boy Tory Lanez dropped. How you feel about Tory Lanez, Warren? How you feel about him?
I'm not gonna. I was just gonna lie and say I'm still trying to hear a side of the story,
Oh my god.
Honestly, I have no thoughts here or there. Okay, honestly, niggas is gonna continue to nigga at the end of the day. So,
Facts.
Niggas going nig.
All the way.
So, like, far be it from me to get on my high horse, talk about, oh, how dare anybody? Like, just, he gonna do his thing, right?
Yeah.
And motherfuckers gonna support him, right?
Yeah,
Niggas gonna be on some like, all right, protect black women shit for about like a day, and then wait till that shit kind of goes away, and then on a sneak tip, listen to his album and shit. So like, it's all fake,
Listen,
man.
dog, I
here.
see it every day. I see it every day. See, me personally, I think Tory Lanez is just, even before he shot Megan or didn't shoot Megan or whatever the fuck transpired.
Allegedly.
I always thought he was a corny nigga anyway. I just always thought he was a corny nigga. But every once in a while he do drop a little bop, and you know
He
me,
was
like,
rapping for the short niggas. Okay, shout out to my nigga Bird.
yeah. No, but it's real shit. Like every once in a while, you know, when even if I don't like you, if you drop a good song, like I'm gonna give you props. And I listen to his little, you know, his little 80s album, little 80s joint. And it was alright. It was alright. It's nothing that I would like download and be like, oh, you know, I'm gonna put this on in the car. But you know what I mean, it was a nice little bop. I think The Weeknd did it better, but at the same time, I feel like The Weeknd, when he did it for After Hours, it was like a 70s Vice City, you know, neon Miami type shit. And I think this is literally like 80s, like prom night music, like 1985 prom night music. You know what
I
I mean?
will say,
I mean, okay. Well, first, in my opinion, The Weeknd's album is definitely early's like new wave, if anything.
Yeah.
So that's 80s. But I'm about to go the fuck in because I don't like Tory Lanez for fuck the Megan shit. That nigga been corny, so I don't even like
here we
him.
go.
But beyond that, he gets extra corny points for literally taking something The Weeknd did and doing it where it's like, while I didn't like After Hours, I respected it for being a good project. And the fact that Tory released this made me really realize that like The Weeknd is that nigga, and like I need to stop playing him because what the fuck was this?
Yeah, my
This
man
shit
got
sounded
influence.
This shit sounded like the fucking like Vice City soundtrack bootleg. I don't know what the fuck this shit was. It was Derek. It was not it. Like I know you like your little 80s music or whatever, but I'm gonna literally go listen to like Duran Duran if I'm listening to this shit.
Yeah.
It was not it. I think it's corny. I think it was a ploy to get some fucking streams. So he tried to make a quote hit.
This is the thing with Tory that I've always paid attention. I've always paid attention to him because again, before he started beefing with Drake and like really got super corny, like because when he first came out, he was corny, but he wasn't like mega corny. Now he's like mega corny. You know what I mean? Like he does a lot of like mega corny ass shit. But the one thing I've always appreciated about him is like every album he tries to do something like a little different. Like he tries to like, I don't know. It's like I see what he be doing, even though again it's corny as fuck every time he does it. I think the only thing I ever liked by him was like one of his mixtapes that he dropped back in like 2016. Yeah, I mean, and that was a long ass time ago. But again, that was before he started, you know, beefing with Drake. Travis Scott punched the shit out of him or whatever the fuck that was. That happened in 2017.
Here's my thing, like, no, I'm not going to give merit to you literally riding the trends. Like, the only reason why Tory Lanez does something, quote, different is because he's trying to ride the wave. Like, at least, like, Drake can, like, hide it and disguise it a tiny bit better than him at the very least.
Okay, I was about to say, because I feel like they both do the same thing.
No, for facts, but Drake at least makes it seem like he's, like, a little bit ahead of the wave, like, 10 seconds ahead. Like, meanwhile, Tory Lanez will do the shit a year later. Like, literally, After Hours came out almost a year ago. Yeah, a year ago.
Nah, it dropped a year ago. Oh, shit.
Yes.
Damn, why does it feel like it dropped so long ago?
It was like spring 2020, right?
Yeah, March. It was like May 17th or some shit like that. I remember.
Right. It's like, so you did this shit to like, that alone lets me know that this nigga heard that album, went to his producers and like, all right, so just make this again, but I can't sing for shit. So, you know, let's go. and this is what we got. And that's like so fucking lazy to me. So like, I'm not gonna give somebody points for quote trying something different if it's something that's been quote proven to be successful already versus like actually trying some shit.
No, I can respect that. I can respect that. But I listen to it just to get my input. I wanted to talk about because again, I thought it was funny. I had no idea he dropped because I was looking at all the albums on the front page. And, somebody had told me, like, hey, Tory dropped too. Because, everybody's talking about the Juice WRLD album. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm a grown-ass man. I ain't listening to Juice WRLD. We ain't listening to no Juice WRLD over here. I listened to the first, 3 songs. I was like, okay, the first song's good. Then when he started talking that depressing, I want to die. He had a song where he was literally talking about, I got to wait for the plug to come back. I was like, what the fuck is going on here, man? We went to talking about selling drugs to being the drug addict. Like, I ain't feeling this, man. This ain't for me, dog. I try to listen to everything because, again, we do this podcast, so I try to listen to everything.
I don't. I'm not trying to hide myself. Like, a lot of it, some shit I just find whack altogether. So
me too. But I definitely try to listen to this shit just to, garner an opinion sometimes.
Did you listen from the Bayou? That shit came out this week.
Dog, listen, I'm a grown ass man. Fuck, I look like listening to Birdman and NBA Youngboy, man. Shout out to NBA Youngboy though.
I actually listened. I halfway through it. I got halfway through it.
That's wild,
just
dog.
For integrity's sake.
You gotta have some integrity to listen to that shit, dog.
It's not bad. It's not good.
Oh, dog.
But it's not bad.
This is coming from the man that listened to all 13 motherfucking Gucci Man mixtapes when he was locked up and shit.
That was torture.
I was going through it, man. I'm telling you, I think they do that at like fucking U.S. black sites. They like
Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah. They be like, he won't talk, sir. They be like, you'll play him on the Gucci Man mixtapes from 2012.
Okay, let me just recommend a song for you, okay? From that John. Listen to Young Stunner. All right, it's like the middle of the album mixtape, whatever the fuck it is. It's decent, but like other than that, like yeah, I always look at Young Boy as like a poor man's Kevin Gates in a way.
The thing is, everybody tells me like he's the new generation, and I kind of believe that because this new generation is kind of not that good, but not that bad at the same time. Like there's
sound like old heads.
Yeah, like there's a lot of potential in this new school of hip hop.
I'm about to say, actually, I think the newer generation is very creative. It's just like the people who aren't get the spotlight.
Yeah,
like actually listen to shit. These kids be on their P's and Q's.
No, that's what I say. Like I'm not going to diss NBA Youngboy because the little bit of material that I've heard, it wasn't that bad. Like I ain't gonna lie, the couple songs I did listen to, I was like, damn, this is kind of high. You know what I mean?
I will say this: I appreciate like when he on the songs where he's kind of aggressive, rather than the times when he's trying to do that whole sing song thing. It's just not my vibe, really.
Yeah.
But tell me this, okay? How come I get the feeling that the idea of Birdman being on this project wasn't his idea? Like Birdman just invited himself onto this?
No, that's his guy, man. That's his fucking guy. They be shit.
I feel that way. He was like, "Hey, yo, so can I like just hop on this right quick?"
I mean,
on the album.
Who the fuck is asking for Birdman nowadays?
I'm gonna be on this, and you're not gonna say no.
I mean, I don't know who's asking for Birdman, but Birdman's asking for a check, so. Shit.
Yeah, he must be broke, man. Them GTV
vodka
bottles ain't selling no more.
No, ain't he getting sued by like the entirety of Young Money or something? LTD. It's like, let me stop.
Yeah, man. But I had the displeasure of listening to that Juice WRLD. Rest in peace to Juice WRLD, man. But that shit
displeasure. He passed other Eve.
It's just not for me, man. Like I just think his music is just too fucking depressing, dog. It's like these little kids, man, they can't be listening to shit like that, dog. I ain't gonna lie. He literally got a song on there talking about he's waiting for the plug to re-up because he needs his drugs. I was like, what the fuck, man? Like, what the fuck, man? And it wasn't like I need my drugs to sell them. I need my drugs to do them. I was like, listen, dog, ain't for me, man. Ain't for me.
I say I like sad music, but I don't know. Maybe I'm old because like.
Well, you know
I don't
him,
know.
X, Trippy, they do that like emo rap. They're in that emo rap group subgenre.
I don't want to be an asshole, but it low key sounds like pathetic. I'm be canceled, child.
Yeah, you about to be canceled, dog.
No, I don't.
These little kids coming for you, dog.
It just sounds so like, I don't know. It sounds like really like, woe is me, oh my God, instead of like, I'm sad and I'm just trying to express it in a way. Because I like listening to sad ass artists. Like Amy Winehouse is fucking depressing if you listen to the shit she says, but it's like delivered in a way where it's like, you know,
I actually don't get that vibe. I disagree, man. I disagree. I think what they make is like they make like rock star, like if I was listening to like Mayday Parade or something like that, like a rock album, I'm getting the same type of content just in a rap form. Like,
yeah, I just feel like it's delivered like in a way, like I don't know, because I listen like Paramore and shit. Like they're sad.
Again, I don't think Juice WRLD is a bad artist. Before y'all try to cancel me, I just can't. I cannot get into him. I cannot get into him, dog, because it's just he has one good song that I think is like the most amazing song, one of the most amazing songs I ever heard. And it's actually got NBA Youngboy on it. That's the craziest part. It's Juice WRLD and NBA Youngboy. It's called Bandit. I'm going to send it to y'all. I'm telling you, song's crazy. First time I heard it, I was like, oh shit. This nigga's spitting. You know what I mean? But that was again a song where he was talking that shit. Like he wasn't on some, depressing, woe is me, sad shit. But we all for that. Just trying to give y'all an insight of, some albums that dropped recently we may have listened to and stuff like that.
You forgot one more though.
Which one?
It seems like you already got amnesia about this album though.
Oh damn. Yeah. Damn. Why'd I pass by my man's album? Of course. French Montana, how'd you feel about it, dog?
I will say this: production on that album is A1. It's French. It's just what? French. It's just French is not. Like, yeah. I love the production. Like all the beats were like, "Yo, these are some fire ass beats." But why is French on this shit?
Bro, shit.
It fucks up everything.
I ain't gonna lie though. On Fuck With Me, Get a Bag, he was all right on that joint. That was like a classic French song. Like that reminded me of like Shot Caller. Like reminded me of his older shit.
I just got tired of him really, really quickly. And if anything, the features kind of was the only redeeming. Aside from the production, the features were also the redeeming quality on that album. Like Coi Leray had a good ass verse on there. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, damn. The Lil Durk joint was crazy. I was like, oh shit.
The joint with Kodak is my favorite joint, and that's mostly because of Kodak.
Yeah. Kodak was nice on that joint. I'm telling you, Kodak be iffy, man. He gonna bar you to death one song, and next song he gonna be talking some nonsense.
He has his moments. Moments.
He definitely has his moments.
I say Kodak irks my life, but he like low key has like potential and it like acts on it from time to time. So
you gotta stop fucking with the meth, man. I'm telling you that motherfucker's on meth. Yes, he talks about it all the time.
Them Florida niggas different.
Florida jit. But French Montana's album, dog. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell y'all what songs I downloaded. Fuck With Me, Get a Bag, cause that joint is hard. That beat is hard. The little what's that sample of, dog? I got the song in my head, but I can't think of it.
Oh, what's it? It's a song that's been continuously sampled. Like the Peter Guns joint sampled that one initially. Like Shakira sampled that joint.
Yeah.
Like I don't know the original song, but you've heard the sample before.
Yeah. I got the Stuck in the Jungle joint with Lil Durk, and I got the Fabio Foreign joint.
Oh yeah, it was a Fabio beat on that motherfucker. And I was like,
listen,
how come I knew Fabio was gonna be on that song when I heard the beat?
Listen. Fabio, man, been giving the best bars of this year, dog. I don't know what's up with me.
Does he have an album
out? I think like last year, but
bruh, this man's been snapping on every time I hear him on anything.
I think next time I'm gonna check for him because listen, on Off the Grid, Listen, dog. Like that man ain't play no games, dog. But yeah, that was French Montana's Amnesia. I'm not giving no scores on any of these albums. Like I said, if anything, because I didn't listen to all of Rick Ross's album. I like what I listened to. Tory Lanez's joint was mid. I give it like a 5 out of 10.
Honestly, December is not the right time to get an album to be rated because it's like, all right, but like this isn't like prime time album season, all right?
Yeah,
you're beyond the awards cutoff and everything. Like, nope, and anything that's dropped at this point isn't going to be remembered around this point next year. So like, you're just throwing shit out at this point.
Before we get into the Grammy noms, real quick, Phoebe, because I know. Warren, you listened to Big Sean and Hit Boy's EP?
Yes. I literally forgot that was a thing. I'm trying to remember like some songs from it now that you mention it. I mean, it was dope. It felt like Sean was. Let me see. I remember. Did I ever comment in our little group chat about it?
I don't know, but all I know is all 6 of them fucking songs are fire.
I know I liked it. I will say this, and it kind of. Oh yeah, I think I mentioned it was like I look forward to what he can produce outside of good music because it kind of showed the kind of caliber of a lyricist he can be by experimenting with different sorts of flows and such that I'm not used to hearing from Sean. So it's like, all right, he's stepping out of like a comfort zone and into a new particular pocket. And then Hit Boy is like the go-to guy at this point. He's like top tier producer. I mean, what's it? Metro Boomin had his run. This is Hit Boy's run right now.
Real shit.
Anything that I'm gonna be looking for, not like I wasn't before, but like of course anything right now that Big Sean's going to produce, because I liked Detroit 2, to be quite honest. It was one of my favorite albums of the previous year. I think with that, anything that Big Sean's going to drop, I'm going to be looking out for. So this was definitely a good EP or something.
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot, man. Like I said, Hit Boy, this is his time. We'll get to talking about another album that he did a little later in the podcast. Actually, right now. Let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. Let's get into the meat of this podcast. What we came here to talk about, Grammy nominations, man. You know, Grammys. When is the Grammys, Phoebe? When is that?
Child, wait 1 second. I gotta
hold up. I think it's right here. I think the date is right here.
I gotta scroll
on
up
the page.
September.
January 31st. January 31st.
January. Okay, the end of January. All right.
All right, so we're gonna start from the general field. I don't know if you guys are following. We're gonna start from the general field, and we're gonna talk about it. You're gonna hear us talk about a couple of these names, especially one name, because he got nominated for a bunch of different shit, and I had no idea who the fuck he was. But we'll get to talking about it. So we're gonna start with Record of the Year. All right, we're gonna start with Record of the Year. We're just gonna kind of give you guys our predictions, and then we'll probably do a podcast after the Grammy so we could talk about it, talk about who won, because you know we're definitely gonna be feeling a ways about some of these. I know for a fact we are gonna be in our bag about some of these. Record of the Year, man, is award to the artists and the producers, recording engineers, and or mixers, mastering engineers, if other than the artist. We got I Still Have Faith in You by ABBA. I don't know who the fuck that is.
Yeah, that's
Freedom by John Batiste. That's a name you're going to be hearing a fucking lot on this list, dog, all right? John Batiste. I Get a Kick Out of You by Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga. Peaches by Justin Bieber and Daniel Caesar and
I hate that song.
Right on Time by Brandy Charlie. Kiss Me More by Doja and SZA, which I'm surprised that was fucking nominated. Holy shit. Happier Than Ever, Billie Eilish.
Wait, why are you surprised?
Hold up. Montero by Lil Nas X. Driver's License, and then Leave the Door Open by Silk Sonic. Why I was surprised, I don't know. I just don't remember it. I honestly do not remember it being nominated for the Record of the Year, but kudos to her, man. I mean,
that is one massive glow up that she's gotten. I'm kind of like proud of her in a way, but also at the same time, I'm like, kind of sus. But all right, I ain't gonna hate.
He said kind of sus. Why do you think it's kind of sus?
Because, all right, my thing when it comes to Doja Cat, like she's been around for a while. Like people are kind of looking at her as like she's like a new artist to some degree, but that's because her blow up is kind of like relatively new in comparison to how long she's been around. I've heard of her since 2014.
Real shit. That's what I was about to say.
But it's like this kind of transition from like, you know, her being like strongly rapped to like this kind of pop icon in a way is it just seems as if like this is all industry driven. Like I think, all right, and this is just, you know, me speculating over here, or just me talking and bullshitting over here, but it's more like, all right, they recognize that she's bad as hell, and we're just gonna juice her up with writers and a production team, and she has a lot of sell-on value. So, like, pretty much, I think she's a product of a machine. Is what I'm saying. Less of like sure, she's creative and she's talented, but I think it's more of a lot of what's backing her that's giving her all this. Because like she's a very attractive woman. If any other person was producing the same thing that Doja Cat did, but wasn't as attractive as her, we wouldn't give a fuck.
Phoebe, that's your girl, man. How you feel about what he's saying?
Light skin privilege.
Oh, does Doja Cat have light skin privilege? Absolutely. However, she is very talented, and that also can't be denied. Because like Tinashe,
that's not deniable either. Yes.
No, because I'll be like light skin privilege is the thing. However, if you ain't got the factor, like you just not gonna make it. If you're a light skin, black identifying person, like Tinashe ain't never pop. I mean, she did, but you know what I mean. And she had everything as far as like the industry wants, but people wasn't fucking with the music. Like even though Doja Cat does benefit from light skin privilege and stuff, the girl's music be hitting, and she's like mad creative and like.
Does Tinashe got a fat ass?
No.
Exactly. See, the problem with Tinashe when she started her career, I'm gonna tell you because that's my girl. That's my girl. She dropped one of the better albums of 2019, and people don't know
remember
that.
when we was up like back in the Westchester days, and we only had like 3 albums to listen to in Luke's car, and then that Tinashe album was one of them. Like it was a decent album.
Aquarius, yeah, hell yeah. Like I say, Tinashe. Like, the problem with Tinashe was.
I'm just gonna say this.
Go ahead. My fault.
I just wanted to finish the point that while I do think like everything he said is true, it's also like she is like, as far as her peers are concerned, far more talented and like visually creative than them. So like I understand why she's propped up, because she's like the first, I don't want to be mean, but like the first pop star to actually give a fuck in a long time. Like give a fuck about their music videos, give a fuck about their dance routines, give a fuck about the music they put out. And she also like produces and writes everything too. So it's like I gotta give the girl some sort of props.
I will be talking facts. She might be talking facts.
I will say this, at least on the visual end, as far as like her like performing end and whatnot, she's been consistent in that regard. I'm more so saying there's the drastic change in the kind of quality of music just reeks of, all right, this is more because she has a machine behind her that's providing her with certain things that she didn't have prior to. And not to say that prior to this she wasn't a good artist, because I was a fan. Like she can rap.
Yeah,
she's a decent artist. Not to say
Amala was lit. I don't know if you ever listened to Amala, but that was a good ass album. Her first joint.
I've like seen it, but I ain't never listened to it all the way through.
I do agree with both of y'all. I think Phoebe is correct, and I think Warren is correct. And I think Warren is correct because, again, with Tinashe, to go back to that, you know, the problem with Tinashe was like she couldn't find her lane. Like she did the girly thing, but she also did like the tomboy thing, and like, and that was like the era when what's that girl group was out? The 5 girls. Normani was part of shit. What's that group called, Phoebe?
Oh, Fifth Harmony.
Fifth Harmony, yup. That was like that era of music. So it was like I feel like the problem with Tinashe is like she didn't conform to what everybody wanted from her and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I think in her album that she dropped 2 years ago, Tinashe was trying to kind of conform to, you know, today's society of what R&B looks like, sounds like. But, you know, obviously she doesn't have the backing she used to anymore because she's not with RCA anymore. She's independent. But I do think Tinashe's that bitch. She always been that bitch. You know what I mean? She just, again, she's never followed the standard. Like if you listen to, like I think Aquarius is a okay album, but it's because again, like it's just kind of, I gotta re-listen to it again because I kind of don't remember, but at the same time, I just remember it being like mid and trying to do too much at the same time. And that's why I feel like Warren may be right with a little bit of things that he's saying. Like, she's definitely got a lot of people behind her, dog. Because when Juicy came out, it was like the change was different, dog. When Juicy came out, she's showing her body off. I mean, she all thick and shit. It's like, damn, I remember when she was, a couple years ago, she was dancing on YouTube with the motherfucking cow outfit on and doing a little weird shit.
I mean, she was sexy in that outfit too.
Yeah, she was too.
And everything.
I feel like me and Phoebe had this conversation before.
No, it's like what I feel like, whether she got the machine or not, she's somebody who like one took full advantage of the fact that she had the machine and she still created work that seems like genuine to her personally, in my opinion. I'm not like saying music she wants to make.
I'm not saying that like she's just somebody that like they're like, oh, she's just cute and we'll just put everything behind her.
Yeah,
and
she's not a Cardi B. She's definitely not a Cardi B.
Well,
okay,
I wouldn't compare them.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, we're talking about somebody who's like literally a plant. I mean, like that they pump money into, they pump writers into, they pump sales into, radio play, that's what Warren is kind of trying to say. Like they took Doja Cat and basically just pumped a bunch of shit into her. You know what I mean? Just made her change her sound, gave her the features. At first she wasn't getting that good of features. Hot Pink didn't really have nobody on it. And then she blew the fuck up, and then Planet Her had like everybody on it. Like she was the first person since SZA's little comeback to get a SZA feature and shit.
Well, wait, I have a question. Was her sound different prior to Hot Pink?
Yes and no. She was rapping a lot more, like a lot more. She was rapping a lot more.
To be fair, she is rapping a lot on Planet Her. Like
she
most
is.
of the songs are rap songs.
Yeah.
I think there's like 3 or 4 songs where she's like genuinely singing on like a 22 song album.
We can debate about whether she an industry plant or not later. I don't think she is, and I know Warren don't think she is either. But we can talk about it another time.
So we're talking about what deserves.
She mad plenty. She a ficus. She hovering about.
So wait, we're gonna choose what deserves record of the year.
Yeah, out of that list.
Artists and producers, mixers and engineers. All right.
We only gonna choose the ones that we're familiar with because it's like I don't listen to most of these motherfuckers. I'm just gonna be like,
all right, this is what I want you to do. This is what I want y'all to do. All right.
Yeah.
I want you to pick who you think should win, and then who you know is gonna win because that's what's gonna happen with this list. I'm gonna keep telling you, yo, this is what I want to win, but this is what's gonna win, man. Like I'm gonna keep it real with y'all.
Okay, what I want to win is Kiss Me More, because like the production on that John and like the songwriting and like the bridges and like the arrangements and everything is honestly out of this fucking world. It's really like I actually listened to it the other day and I was like, this song, had it not been overplayed by TikTok, I feel like people would appreciate it because it's like a really good pop song. I was like, oh shit. So personally, I think Kiss Me More should win. What's going to win is Driver's License. So yeah.
I'm on the same boat as Phoebe. I'm not too familiar with a lot of these songs. Like I've heard Peaches. I think Peaches is a good song. I know that y'all gonna hate me. I think Peaches is a decent song. You know what I mean?
God, so bad.
Kiss Me More is very good. I like it. I like the beat. I like the little funk to it. I really honestly can't. If there's one song I cannot stand on this list, it's Montero, dog. It's a decent song, but I can't stand that song. And it's not because of the shit in it. It's not because of the shit in it. You know what I mean? It has nothing to do with that shit. I just think the song is like mad corny, dog. I think it's corny, man. I think the song he dropped after that was fucking heat.
That's crazy.
That's the thing. I'm surprised. Like I think that one deserved better than this one.
Yeah, Industry Baby is fucking heat.
I feel like they only put because like for record of the year they really don't like to do rap songs, and like Montero is less quote rap than Industry Baby, so I feel like they just wanted to give him
and they
that
have
for
to
the
give him
rap
something.
category, for
Yeah,
melodic
they had to
rap
give him
category.
something.
But I mean, I feel like, but also like we're talking about like, I mean, because Industry Babies produce well too. But like Montero, that is like fire ass production, child. That
it's
beat,
good.
you are
But
tripping.
I think Driver's License is gonna win it because from January till now, like that song is still doing fucking numbers, and a lot of people have never even heard a single song by her. But you know Driver's License, you know that
I mean,
song.
I heard of it. I don't go.
I only
I don't
heard
know
"Good for You" from this girl, and not this song. To be honest.
Oh, good for you, child. I'm about to go. No, never mind.
Yeah, not right now. Not right now. Let's get through this list, dog. Like, so what do you think, Warren? What do you think?
Actually, I want Montero to win just so like he control on niggas.
Ooh, my man want to be spicy. I just wish it was Industry Baby, not Montero, though.
I was waiting for you to be like, "Hey, yo," but what's it? But I think it's gonna win. Fuck it, I Get a Kick Out of You, Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga, because they just, fuck it. Here's a song that you ain't never heard about. Might as well give that shit record of the year because it has fucking Tony Bennett, man. It's Tony fucking Bennett.
Yeah, they did an album before too, and I remember to it back in like 2016 or something.
Yeah, and that shit like
was
cleaned
nice.
up.
Yeah,
and I'm just like, I ain't never heard a damn thing from this thing. I hear things. That's like some shit you hear in like a hotel or something.
Oh shit. All right. Let's move on with the list.
Fancy hotel though.
Oh yeah, and Silk Sonic, man, I ain't listening to that shit. So
what? I like their album. Okay, it's a good album.
We talk about it later, dog. Let's get to this fucking list.
You don't want me to.
All right. So next we got Album of the Year, award to artists and featured artists, songwriters, and new material producers, record engineers, mixers, and mastering engineers. We got We Are by John Batiste. Again, he's going to be on this list a lot, y'all, so get used to it. Love for Sale by Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga. Justice by your boy Justin Bieber, man.
He deserves to get bitch slapped for naming that album that way.
Planet Her by your girl Doja Cat. Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish. Back of My Mind by her. Montero by Lil Nas X. Sour by Olivia Rodrigo. Evermore by Taylor Swift. And my boy Kanye Weezy. Donda. Who y'all think should get this? Warren, go ahead.
Like all this albums on my night. I'm just like, fuck it, give it to fucking Billie Eilish. Just fuck it. I don't care.
Wow.
All these albums I really don't give a shit about, honestly. Wow. So what's it? And I listened to Donda and I was like, yeah. I mean, that's probably the only one. Again, I can't be biased and say because it's the only one I listen to amongst all this. But like, give it to her. But they might just honestly, it can literally. I will say this, okay? It will either end it with Billie Eilish, Taylor Swift, or Olivia Rodrigo. Those three.
I truly think it is going to go to Olivia Rodrigo. But who I would like to see win, I would want Donda to win, but Donda's going to get another category. I know he's going to get another category. Kanye's going to get the other category. We're going to talk about that because we're going to have a nice little conversation about that one. Trust me. But I think Sour's going to win just because, again, she's a newer artist that's making waves. I don't think anybody was checking for fucking Taylor Swift's new album. Again, we got discount Taylor Swift right there with Olivia Rodrigo that I think does it way better than Taylor Swift is doing right now. So, I mean, I think she's going to get it. But who I would like to see win it, but they're not going to win it because the release was so squandered, man. It's like you barely even knew the album was coming out and it was pretty decent. Was fucking Back of My Mind by her, dog. I thought that album was decent. I don't even like her. I just started checking for her like when that song Damage came out, and the album was decent. But they squandered the release. I didn't even know it came the fuck out. I don't think she sold that well. She didn't chart. Yeah. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. This Is this album of the year? I don't know. I think the only person that's gonna win is Olivia Rodrigo, but I would
I
like to
mean,
see Doja or her win. I would like to see either one of them win.
my
Or
only case
Donda.
my only case against Olivia Rodrigo is she might not win album of the year, but they'll give her new artist of the year definitely.
Oh yeah, she getting that. She getting that. But I think she gonna sweep, dog. Some tell me she gonna sweep.
Mm.
Facts.
Some tell me she gonna sweep. But what about
She
you?
gonna get the Billie Eilish treatment from last year? Just
Yeah.
clean up.
Yeah,
What?
yes.
Come on.
They gonna do that girl justice.
She
dog.
gonna be posing on the red carpet. Look at all these Grammys I got. I can't even hold all of them like that.
Yeah, like I didn't listen to Billie Eilish's new album, but I know like by fans, a lot of people liked it, and then a lot of people didn't. But I don't know. I didn't listen to it, man. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I actually listened to a lot of Olivia Rodrigo's album, so I can firmly say, I know what it sounds like. I know the vibe. I know the numbers were crazy. I think it was like her, Adele, and Drake dropped the craziest numbers of this fucking year. And Kanye.
Adele gonna clean up next year.
Adele dropped a milli the first fucking week. That shit
She gonna
was
clean up next year.
crazy.
Next year,
No, she dropped like 900K her first week.
Yeah, next year she's gonna clean up. Like even at this point in time, like people are gonna be like, it will come back up come Grammy season, and they'll be like, yeah, she got that.
Yeah, Adele got that shit. I didn't even listen to the album yet.
Calling that right now.
But what do you think, Phoebe?
Mm-hmm.
Who would you like to see win? But who do you think is gonna win?
Oh, for album of the year?
Yeah.
You already know I want my girl Doja to win. Like,
yeah.
Personally, like, I just think, oh my God. I can't even see the damn because like my phone is fucking up. But anyways, I think Doja Cat should win because like as far as the album being 22 songs, it's pretty fucking concise. The production is tight all around. There's like maybe one or two songs I really don't like. And then like lyrically, there's songs like what's the one where she's an alien and shit? Oh, what's it called? Child, I can't think of it at the moment. I'm a terrible person. That song is like insane. Like lyrically, how fast she's rapping and what she's saying is so crazy. And then like Kiss Me More is good. Woman's good. Been Like This, which is like songs that ain't gonna be released, but are like ballads and stuff. Like, child, that album front to back is so good in so many different genres. I fucking live. Like, Planet Her, like, so, like, Hot Pink was where I was like a fan in the sense of like, I fuck with her work, and Planet Her was like, nah, this bitch is like real bitch. Like, genuinely.
Yeah, I listened to Planet Her, and it was decent. I wouldn't say I don't know. I ain't fuck with it like that. But it was decent music.
Catered to a certain demographic. Like it's like pop, R&B, rap music. So it's like,
Listen, if I ain't motivated to sell drugs, I won't hear it.
Yeah, facts. All right, let's move on to the next topic, the next section. So we got Song of the Year. A songwriter award. A song is eligible if it was first released or if it was first achieved prominence during the eligibility year. Singles or tracks only. So we got Bad Habits by Fred Gibson. Johnny I don't know who the fuck this. Ed Sheeran's on it, dog. Like it's bad. Oh, it's Bad Habits. That's Ed Sheeran's song. Shit, but they put everybody first and then him. I don't know. Then we got A Beautiful Noise. I see Alicia Keys is in there. I don't know whose fucking song it is, but we got same thing with Driver's License. It's like Daniel Negro and Olivia Rodrigo's. I'm like, what the fuck? Fight for You. I think that's a her song. I don't.
It's her. Yeah.
Song. I see the parentheses. Okay. All right. Okay. Wow. Alicia Keys got nominated for Song of the Year, and I didn't even hear that shit. What the
Alicia
fuck?
Keys and Brandy Carlisle.
Wow, that's crazy. You got Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish, Kiss Me More by Doja, Leave the Door Open by fucking Bruno Industry Plant Mars, and Anderson Industry Plant Pack. Yeah,
Listen,
wait, Derek, you can't say
no.
You can't say Bruno Mars is an industry plant. Like that nigga actually was like.
You can't say Anderson .Paak is. Anderson .Paak is amazing.
I mean, I can't speak for him. All I know about him is
Montero
his
by
little
Lil Nas X. And your boy Justin Biebs with Peaches, man. And oh yeah, we got Brandy Carlisle. We're right on time. I have no idea.
There's always some person I have never heard of.
Who you guys think is going to win that?
Fuck it, give it to Peaches. Just fucking-
Wow.
give it to that so we can shut this nigga the fuck up forever. Right? I can't stand this nigga. All right,
Not
here,
for
take your
that.
Grammy now. Now leave, nigga. Shit.
Not for.
Song of the year.
I'm about to say, I told Peaches just sounds like these niggas already had a song and Justin Bieber was like, oh my God, this sounds great. Let me hop on. And the shit became a hit. I swear to God. Like, I don't like Justin Bieber at all.
But
Oh,
Warren
yeah,
might be on to something. I think out of this list, no lie, Peaches is like the only song that I would say is song of the year material. Like me personally, that's what I'm voting.
Again,
and
I don't even know
I don't think they're gonna give Olivia Rodrigo, Doja like all these awards. So it's like I think Doja's gonna get one, but she might not get this.
I don't think Doja's gonna win for anything pop or general. She's gonna win like the other shit, in my opinion.
like the ones that are more so centered around her genre rather
Yeah,
than
genre,
just, like,
yeah.
the genre. Yeah.
Okay,
That pop
okay.
music. Yeah, I would say I
Wow.
don't think she's gonna sweep this, but I think she will sweep. Like I don't remember for facts if she's nominated in R&B or rap, but I feel like she'll get those versus.
I really don't understand why Montero is up on here. Honestly, Industry Baby was the better song.
Yeah.
I mean, like
let you know.
lyrically, well, look, this is Song of the Year, so it's like a songwriters award. Lyrically, like Montero is kind of like different as far as like the subject matter of which he's talking and shit. So I guess they nominated it because of like the like the words and stuff, you know. He is talking about like riding a dude and busting in his mouth, and I'm like, all right, I ain't hear that before.
Well then.
Yeah, well then.
Have you ever listened to the words?
Listen, okay, you know, the visuals are enough and everything like that. So I'm just like, I
My man's Jamaican, dog.
All right, yeah. My fault.
You think he gonna watch that demonic ass
I
shit?
said, listen to the lyrics. I said the lyrics. We're not talking about.
I commend the artistry though, honestly, and I honestly I like the way the bull trolls. Okay, so like yeah, rumble, young man, rumble. When it comes to that shit,
I hate that song, dog. I think it's corny as hell.
I feel like it like stays true to his like quote like country influence while like transitioning him into the next.
Let's be honest. Okay, let's just that country bullshit was just a fucking thing, a ruse to get us like all into this whole situation. Okay, it was all outrage marketing or whatever. Okay,
yeah.
you can make an actual case for this nigga to be a plan as well. All right, but that being, still, I appreciate he brings value to the conversation. Okay, but miss me with that whole this was country and them fighting for rights for this to be considered a country song. Now fuck that, man. Fuck that.
No. Nah, I'm just saying like to me like it kind of sounds like I'm saying like the way like they use the production to like in my opinion transition him from one era to the other, and for it to be the first single, like just seems like really like not creative, but just like intentional. So I'm like, okay.
I'm just imagining a nigga in a cowboy hat listening to Montero if somebody was calling it country. What in tarnations?
Well, nah, it's just like I don't know. It's subjective. I just really like the beat to that song, like the actual production of it. I really fucks with, regardless of everything.
I only listen to that song like generally like 3 times.
No, because it has like.
And I hated it all 3 times. Industry Baby though is fucking. That's just heat, dog. That's just. Listen, I don't care what the visuals look, dog. Take the visuals away. I ain't trying to watch the visuals. I'm trying to hear that fire ass beat, dog.
You don't
think man killed that shit. And then Jack Harlow came up on there. Yeah, doing his thing. Jack Harlowing.
Oh, all right.
Jack Harlowing. That's a verb.
Dog, that man be slaughtering beats, dog.
No, he's dope. Again, like I mentioned in the previous podcast, his album is dope. So like,
I'm gonna be hurt when he do some fucking Post Malone type shit. I'm gonna be hurt.
We're just waiting.
He turned
the machine on Kelly or something.
My man's one verse away from being invited to a cookout, dog. Like,
we're just waiting for him to like, okay, guys, I'm white. So like, we're just waiting for that.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to just do some type of disrespectful shit, man. I got my eye on you, nigga. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for him to just do some shit.
Every time we let a white boy in, they just let us down somewhere along the line. Like the only niggas we managed to hold on to is Paul Wall and Eminem. That's it, like the fuck.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Phoebe, what were you gonna say? My fault. I cut you off, man. Oh shit. Shout out my man Jack Harlow. Phoebe, you there?
Nah, no.
Oh, you didn't have nothing to add? Okay. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to the next. Best new artist. We already know who's gonna win this. I'm not even wasting my fucking time with.
I want Saweetie.
But we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it because yes, Sweetie's on it, and that's kind of wild to me. So we got a Rouge, a FatTab, Aftab. Okay, I'm sorry for butchering.
Is your man Milkshake on here?
Home Shake. No,
Milkshake. He'll never be on the Grammys board, bitch. I said keyboard Casio music. I'm not lying. Like that shit is in a Starbucks.
Yeah.
Yes, he's beyond low key.
Yeah. We got Jimmy Allen, Baby Keem, which is like I can't stand that.
Why?
Man. We'll talk about that in a minute. We got Phineas. If you don't know who Phineas is, it's what's
the machine behind
producer?
Billie Eilish.
Yep, basically. Glass Animals, Japanese Breakfast, which they have a song I really like. They have a fucking song I really like. I gotta look that song up, but they have a song I really like. The Kid Laroi, Arlo Parks, Olivia Rodrigo, and Sweetie. We know Olivia Rodrigo. Why the fuck is Sweetie on here? Let's talk about that.
I mean,
I don't care. I don't care. I just wanted to win because she actually been around.
Child, I don't think.
Give it to her. Fuck it.
Sweetie don't. Never mind. Nah,
go ahead.
No, Sweetie don't deserve a goddamn thing as far as Grammys are concerned.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
Cause her music ain't it. Like, I'm sorry. Like, it sounds good, but it's like, it's just so like derivative. Like, and I don't mean her using samples. Just she seems like she don't give a fuck. The bitch can never perform live, which is getting.
She deserves a Grammy just for the creativity of putting ketchup on top of a burger.
Okay, I'll give you that.
The Academy should recognize that and be like, yeah.
No, and let's be for real. The only reason she's even nominated later is because of Doja Cat's feature. Because I don't give a fuck what Best Friend is like insane. Like, nah. I'm sorry.
I think it's annoying, but yeah.
No, like Doja Cat's verses though. Like her verses, her delivery, her flow, like on that beat, bitch, you fucking better. Nah, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm a stan. I live for it.
Might be a stan. All right.
I don't know what is with the Doja Cat hate. Is it because she's too racist?
No.
She allowed white folk to call her nigga. Okay, so like we still ain't let that go.
I'm gonna be honest. Lil Wayne has said far fucking worse, and he's goated. So I'm gonna let it slide.
That's the GOAT right there, dog.
And my fault. And Lil Wayne has continued to say fuck ass shit. So.
Did Doja drop the Carter 2? Exactly.
I don't think Doja Cat even dropped Dedication 1, dog. Oh shit, yo!
You can get away with all that shit. Did you hear Birdman Jr. his verse on that shit? That nigga murdered that shit.
Child.
Fam, have you ever heard of this song called A Millie?
No, I want to know why Justin. Never mind. I'm about to
go ahead, Phoebe. Go in. I want you to go in. That's why I wanted you. Podcast.
No, I'm about to go
in.
He nominated for every motherfucking category. That nigga is in fucking Latin. I swear to God, he's nominated for a Latin Grammy too. He's in every category. Pop. He's in fucking song of the year, album of the year, R&B. I'm like, damn. I'm glad the nigga didn't sing too fast. He would have been on fucking best rap album. Like, holy shit.
He's not best new artist though. Yeah, I mean,
nigga, sorry, I don't live for Justin Bieber because he's like the laziest musical artist to me, and I know it's because he really don't give a fuck.
He
and he
put
just needs to
Martin Luther
check.
King on his album, though, man. We need to talk about the fact he put Martin Luther King on his album.
Did he?
Yeah. And the verses,
Yeah?
like, I don't want to say
I
I
didn't
don't
know
care,
that.
but like, it's kind of like, child, I'm more so triggered by the fact that the music ain't good.
He
Like,
put Martin Luther King on the album?
yes.
What?
Because I have a dream speeches, because that equates to, negating all racism in the world.
Justice, man. Justice.
I mean, Kendall Jenner did it better with the Pepsi, dog.
Real shit.
Racism ain't been the same since.
Real shit, man.
I ain't hear
Whoa.
racism drop anything in a minute.
Yeah, but I'm gonna throw some slander real quick. So Baby Keem, dog. I think that nigga is whack as fuck, dog.
Dog.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Listen, to you woke ass Philly niggas, all right, y'all know who y'all talking about. People, listen, if you know me personally and you hear this podcast, you know I'm talking to you. You know exactly who I'm talking to. I only listen to intellectual music. I only listen to about sage and fucking folding their legs and meditating shit. I mean, this is for y'all, dog. Y'all listen to Baby Keem, but y'all won't listen to fucking Future, dog. They make the same music. I don't know what the fuck Baby Keem is saying, and I barely know what Future's saying. But y'all slander Future. Oh, his music is this, that, and the third. Dog, Baby Keem is trash. I listened to his album the other day. He is the worst part about his own album. How the fuck you do that?
French did that.
Huh?
French did that. We talked about this.
French Montana did it. But dog, come on. Pete, we're gonna get into it. Family Ties is nominated. Why?
Just for the whole top of the morning shit. I mean, that shit was lit. You gotta admit.
But listen, again, when Future says the same thing over again, this is repetitive, bad music. Y'all listen to this trash. But dog, you woke fucking Philly motherfuckers that, like I said, be folding y'all legs, putting sage in the air, talking about Grand Rising and shit like that. Y'all motherfuckers, man, get the fuck out of here. Talking about broccoli is man-made, man. Fuck out of here, man. Y'all don't get the fuck out of here, man. Dog, Baby Keem is so fucking whack, dog. He's so fucking whack, dog.
Talking about broccoli is man-made.
Dog, Baby Keem is so trash, dog. Like, I just don't get his appeal. I don't know why y'all like him, but y'all don't like Future. Y'all don't like Future.
I think it's the Kendrick Lamar stimulus package. That's what happened, okay?
I think so, too. I think, honestly, what we got was a fucking Kendrick Lamar mumble rap album without him being on the album like that. Like, it's fucking weird, man. Like, the song Lost Souls with Brent Faiyaz, this shit is heat. But because Brent Faiyaz is on it, like, why is he on here, dog? Like, get that man the fuck out of here, dog.
Ain't like Kendrick Lamar cousin or something.
Yeah, and that's I don't even listen. We could talk about that another time. But why is he here, dog? Why is he here, man? Why is he here? All right, Pop. We getting into Pop, man.
Okay, I'll be quiet throughout most of this, but go ahead.
We're going to glide through this. I mean, Best Pop Solo Performance, Anyone by Justin Bieber. God damn, he is nominated. Fuck.
He's pop royalty, man.
I mean, we got Right on Time by Brandy Carlisle, Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish, Positions by Ariana Grande, and Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo. Phoebe, any input?
She's the authority on this.
Yeah, real shit. We need you for this.
On the pop, nah. Okay, in my opinion, I don't really give a fuck who wins, because I don't, like, to be fair, I just don't want it to be Justin Bieber. Anybody but him.
Yeah, I say I want Ariana Grande to win.
Ariana Grande kind of irks my life, too.
She's a black woman. What do you expect?
No, she just rubs me.
Listen,
she rubs me as somebody who's like kind of girl. I don't care the girl tan. It's the fact that like to me she's just somebody who just seems like kind of like just doesn't really put in the effort. And it's like, bitch, of all people, you have all
That's
the
true. Not anymore.
World
not anymore.
Like,
she doesn't
really
put the effort in. Not anymore. Back in the day.
This is why I will stand, dog. I will argue this down. That Pop Ariana Grande. That the first two albums are straight fucking E and her best era, period. Pop EDM Ariana is the best, like point blank. I can argue with you all day.
Okay.
I live.
The tribe is spoken. Moving on to best pop duo. You got I Get a Kick Out of You by Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga. Isn't that a
That's
jazz
pop?
album?
Yeah,
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Well, I guess it counts. It says
Lonely
vocal or
by
instrumental.
I'm sorry, my fault.
No, you're fine.
I got Lonely by Justin Bieber and Benny Blanco, Butter by BTS. That might win right there. Just
Yes,
BTS.
Yeah.
Higher Power by Coldplay. Damn, they dropped something.
Really?
Kiss Me More by Doja Cat. Wow, Doja's on this joint. Okay, girl. Okay.
I feel like BTS might win, but I wouldn't be surprised if Kiss Me More won.
Yeah, because they're gonna give, in my eyes, dog. I know that's your girl, and I agree with you. I think she's gonna get something, and if she gets something, that might be one of them.
Yeah.
I told you, I feel like she's gonna, like, in the R&B category, give her the shit, and the rap, like, that's where they're gonna give it to her versus the pop, personally.
Okay. Well, the tribe is spoken. Best traditional pop vocal album.
They got
Love
Willie
for
Nelson
Sale.
on this bitch.
Derek,
I
I don't
know.
think you care about any of these.
We still got to talk about, man. We got listeners that care about this shit. I mean, a Tori Kelly Christmas. A Tori Kelly. All right, fine. You're right.
We're gonna spend 6 hours on the rap category alone.
Yeah, this is right. This is facts.
Fast forward.
Right. So Olivia Rodrigo taking all that. Dolly K, bitch, for a Christmas album. K, bitch.
Dolly Parton's goated, my
Yeah,
guy.
we know that. Damn, Afrojack on the dance. God damn. Yeah, we'll skip the dance shit because I don't. Contemporary.
Wait, you missed pop vocal.
All right. You want to do that? We got Justin Bieber with Justice, Triple Chucks Deluxe. Planet Her, Doja Cat. Happier Than Ever, Billie Eilish. Positions, Ariana Grande. And Sour by Olivia Rodrigo. What do you think, Phoebe? Our pop specialist.
Oh, I'm alone. Well, I mean, obviously Sour's like, if Sour's gonna take any fucking thing, it's this for facts. But of course I want Doja Kitty to win, you know.
Oh, yeah, because I see for albums containing at least 51% playing time of new pop vocal recordings. Yeah, she got that.
That's what I'm saying.
It's between her and Justin Bieber, dog. Like,
facts. Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
All right, we're skipping all this other shit. We're skipping dance because we niggas over here, dog.
I love me a good EDM beat. Speak for yourself.
Me too, but dog, I ain't listen. I don't know who the fuck Marshmallow. I don't know who the fuck it is. I don't know who 10 City is. Contemporary instrumental music, anybody?
Nope.
Rock music, anybody?
Nope.
80 DC, Foo Fighters?
Nope.
Oh, shit.
Okay, all right.
Sorry. The article's messing up. There we go.
Alternative, y'all want to talk about that?
You.
Daddy's Home, St. Vincent? Yeah. All right. R&B, here we go. The nigga categories, let's go.
Yeah.
Nah. So best R&B performance. Chill out, Phoebe. Relax. Let me get through the list first, dog. All right.
Okay.
Lost You by Snow Allegra. Peaches by Justin Bieber. You know what I mean? The Biebs. Damage by her. Leave the Door Open by Silk Industry Sonic.
Jesus Christ.
And Pick Up Your Feelings by Jasmine Hotel Sullivan. Let's get it. I think
it's going to go to her.
Why Lost You by Snow Allegra?
Wait, what?
I said, so why Lost You by Snow Allegra? Actually,
what I think deserves to win is Pick Up Your Feelings by Jasmine Sullivan.
Ooh, give it to a Philly girl, okay.
Well, not only that, but like vocal, like this is best R&B performance. So we're talking about vocals and instrumentals. Like I'm going to give it to Pick Up Your Feelings. Like Jasmine Sullivan, as usual, tore the fucking song up.
Okay.
I said I was kind of shook that Snow Allegra even was nominated because the album didn't really perform too well. So it was like I didn't really expect it to even be on the list. So my ass was shook. So that's a win in my eyes. It was even acknowledged because in my opinion, Temporary Highs in the Violet Skies is like one of the better albums of the year. But yeah, nobody knows about it. But whatever. I was
Who
like, I
you,
want Snow Allegra to win, but I mean, you know what I mean?
yeah. Who do you want to win, Warren?
What's it? I wouldn't mind if Silk Sonic won this one. They're gonna get something.
Oh
And
no,
it
yeah,
seems like,
Six Sonic's
You
gonna
need-
win. I feel like they're gonna win.
Sonic? Okay. All right.
but I think it will go to Damage by her.
That's right. That's what I'm picking right there.
I feel like it's gonna go to Silk Sonic because the Grammys love them some bitch. Like,
Mhm.
I'm sorry. I feel like, especially for R&B, because it's like all old soulful and shit. Like, I feel like,
I would like
yeah.
Damage to win just because that was a good song. That was like the song of the summer. It's really good. She was blowing on that joint. I like it. If there was a Grammy, I would like her to get this category. Category 17. I'm gonna give it to her.
I'm just gonna say this though: Leave the Door Open, overrated. Okay, Smoking with the Window Open is probably the better song. Smoking Out the Window, yeah, it's probably the better song on the Silk Sonic album. Deserves
Okay,
more praise.
I ain't listen to none of that shit because industry playing out here. I mean,
No, I'm gonna interject. Bruno Mars is not an industry plant. Like,
I
that nigga
know.
actually grinded.
Anderson .Paak isn't one. He's a
Like,
fucking amazing musician. He's
Right.
crazy.
Like, he's an amazing songwriter, percussionist, lyricist.
He's insane, man.
Yeah. Like, okay, he might be hyped up, but he also is like very fucking talented.
They both safe. They both safe niggas.
This is facts.
They both safe niggas.
Yeah,
Bruno Mars is like the right amount of non-threatening black, so it's like, all right.
I get it, but that's just probably like a byproduct of their genuine personality. Okay, they just happen to be safe, but their music is amazing, and it's generally them. They are the ones that are producing this.
Plus, for facts, Bruno Mars isn't safe for real life. We know this man is on weekends like a coke fiend, but he keeps it hitting better, I guess.
All right. So, best traditional R&B performance. All right. This is
what is a quote unquote traditional R&B recording? But all right, whatever.
For new vocal or instrumental traditional R&B. So I guess like old school, bringing it into the new school. I guess.
No, like old, like so, like I guess current R&B would be like what is now considered alternative. Like all the songs except for "Leave the Door Open" and "Best R&B" are what I would consider alternative R&B, and traditional is like just that,
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what they mean.
Okay. Yeah, "I Need You" by John Batiste. "Bring It Home to Me" by BJ the Chicago Kid. "Born Again" by Leon Bridges. "Fight for You" by her, and "How Much Can a Heart Take" by Lucky Day and Yebba. I actually heard that last song, and that's my shit. I actually like that song.
I say I would want Lucky Day to win.
Yebba is fucking. If y'all never checked for her, dog, check for her, dog. That girl can sing, dog. That girl can fucking sing, dog. But I don't know. I couldn't pick from this list, so y'all gotta.
Yeah, me neither. Skip me on this one.
Okay. What about you, Phoebe?
Oh wait, what did you say?
Do you have any input on this this part?
No, not really. Cause I don't really listen to anything in here except like Lucky Day song. Okay. So yeah, I can't really say much.
Yeah, I'm gonna take away from this by just white girl from, I think she's from Cali or something like that. She's late. She was on Drake's album, and I peeped her from there. And yeah, she's nice. She's like our age and shit. She's pretty cool. All right, moving on. Best R&B song. You know what I mean? All right. Come on, Kat. You gotta get the fuck on out of here, man.
Kat.
All right. Best R&B song. "Damage" by her. "Good Days" by SZA. Ooh. "Heartbreak Anniversary" by Give You. "Leave the Door Open" by Industry Plant Sonic. And Jesus "Pick Up Your Feeling" by Jasmine Hotels Sullivan. How do you guys feel about this?
It's one of the, like that and the other like category we did earlier. It's like if Silk Sonic don't win win the last one, then they win this one. It's like he's splitting it between that and Damage, is my opinion.
Honestly, I would like SZA to win. Cause "Good Days" was my shit, dog. I think that is a very, very good. Like she learned how to sing on that motherfucking song. She was blowing on that joint. I want to give it the Good Days, even though I like Damage. I want to give it the Good Days.
Okay, yeah, nah, I'm gonna break it out. SZA absolutely, bar none, deserves this above everybody in this category. Because if SZA does anything really well, it's writing songs. And like, I wouldn't say flow, but like the melodies and stuff, and like the way she sings over the track, and like the way she does like internal rhymes and stuff is so unique and so like interesting in a way to sing songs. Like I really anybody else do it besides the people she writes for. So 100%, I think SZA deserves this shit. She been deserved a fucking award for songwriting for fucking Control, but Good Days, even though I don't like SZA on a personal level, she betrayed me. That's a really good song, and this is a songwriters award, so absolutely Good Days gets it.
Okay, I agree. Even though I would like Damage something, I want her to leave with something for.
But I just feel like, look, I don't. Her to me seems like so safe. It's like styrofoam, like just there.
You gotta. There's a reason behind that, though. There's a big reason behind that, and that's why again, like she hasn't hit her peak yet. Like she's getting there. Like you have to understand.
Okay, but she's been nominated for how many fucking Grammys ever since she came out, but she ain't at her peak. So I'm gonna just compare her to the people of which she's nominated with. That's
true. That's fair too. But we'll talk about that later. Good Days, I agree. Needs to get it. Best progressive R&B album.
Now I'm not gonna know any of these.
I don't know anything.
Do y'all care? Masego's on there.
I know who Lucky Day is, but that's all I got.
Yeah, Lucky Day, I know him. Hiatus is on there, but I only know them from the Isn't the Strength of Your Feeling. All right, we're gonna move on to best R&B album. Get it, let's get it. All right. Hold your horses, dog. Calm down, Phoebe. I hear you, dog. I hear you over. All right. Temporary Eyes in a Violet Sky, Snow Allegra. We Are by John Batiste. Gold Diggers Sound by Leon Bridges. Back of My Mind by her. And Hotels by Jasmine Sullivan. Again, Phoebe, why Snow Allegra? Tell us.
Oh, wait. Am I on the mic? Okay. Yeah. All right. Why should Snow Allegra win best R&B? Like what I looked at, who I think is gonna win is her. Let's just say that out the gate. But
because this is for album containing at least 51 playing time of new R&B albums. Her might win this.
She will win it regardless.
I'm actually gonna go Jasmine Sullivan.
I want Jasmine Sullivan to win too. I really do. But if I had to went with like in my heart of hearts, like musically, like Snow Allegra's album was like, first of all, if you like R&B period and you haven't listened to this, you do, because it's like the perfect, in my opinion, like the perfect like rendition of what like modern R&B can actually be versus what people are like currently doing with it. Like a lot of people sound like The Weeknd and stuff, and like her album does sound very like progressive and alternative, I guess you could say. But she also mixes it with like 90s, 80s-esque R&B vocals and vocal performances that like ties it all together, and this like just all the best parts of R&B throughout its eras. And in my opinion, like it is good for that. The production on this album is insane. The track listing is some of like the most smoothest, cohesive track listing I've ever seen in an album. Like, because one day, like I think even Derek listened to it or whatever. Like it's just, I don't know. Like I just think it's a really good album and it deserves to win. Like production wise, it sounds really interesting. Performance wise, obviously, the songs are good. There's a lot of different producers. She got the Neptune. She has Tyler the Creator. She has what's that? What's the dude?
James Fauntleroy.
Yeah, James Fauntleroy.
That's my shit.
So many different, like, it's just a really, really good album. And it also feels like she's using a lot of different producers and not being like drowned out by their style and stuff. Like she's keeping up with like Tyler the Creator rapping and shit. I'm like, okay, like we do. So
yeah,
child.
Yeah, I listened to it through Phoebe's request, and I liked it. It was a good. But I think hers going to get that just because of Damage and a couple songs that were on the radio. I don't even listen to. I know the charts. I would actually be okay with any of these people winning. I don't know who John Batiste is, and I don't know who Leon. Anybody in here will be valid because it's not Bruno Mars or Anderson .Paak. Let's get it. Let's move on to rap.
Anyone? Is it anyone? So you just personally, real quick, you don't think that like for the production alone, like she should be elevated for like the fact that it sounds so interesting and new?
What,
like,
Snow Allegra?
Yes, like there's songs that
listen,
literally sounds like stuff I've never heard.
I will give you this. Out of everybody here, I think her album is the best. I'm not talking about her, I'm talking about Snow Allegra. I think she's got the best album. But if we're gonna talk about, you know, for an album containing at least 51% playing time of new R&B recordings, hers gonna get it. But I do think Snow Allegra does deserve some type of award for her album.
New R&B, literally that just means that majority of it is not a sample. That's it.
Oh yeah, true.
That's what I'm saying. And like I said, if we're gonna talk about like, in my opinion, hers album was like very like safe R&B versus Snow Allegra like genuinely did something that was super interesting. And it's like, I'm not about to sit there and be like, oh, I mean, like as far as deserving, like we're not talking about what they would choose. Like as far as who deserves the award for best R&B
your girl
album.
deserves it. Your girl deserves it. Who deserves it would be those three to me, but her being number one. That's all I'm gonna say. Because like I said,
the same
Anderson
old
.Paak
R&B versus if you say so, like if you say so.
I would like Jasmine Sullivan to win. I didn't listen to the album yet.
That's like, I don't know.
Let's get through this list because we at the final and the most difficult part. Yeah, I mean, we at the most difficult part. Rap. Cause we niggas. Yeah, I mean, best rap performance, baby. Let's get it. Why the fuck is Family Ties on here, dog?
Cause top of the morning.
Nah, that's Range Brothers, dog.
Oh,
that's the weird part. Family Ties is the one where he's smoking on your top 5 tonight, smoking on your.
And it's just because of the Kendrick verse. Then that's it.
I am the Omega, like that. That's y'all king though. That's y'all king.
Again,
anyway.
The Kendrick Lamar. What's the word I'm talking about? Kendrick Lamar stimulus package. There you go.
Like I said, let Drake do that same shit. Let Future do that. So what the fuck is this trash? But let Kendrick Lamar do it. Yeah.
Derek, nobody hates Future. Like, I don't know where you're getting this from.
There's a certain subset that he's talking to.
Yeah, I'm talking to a certain nigga right now. Yeah, I mean,
like
I'm talking to you.
Real shit, I'm talking to you right now. I mean, not you, Phoebe, but people that I know listen to my podcast that I know is going to hear this and be like, is he talking to me? Yes, I'm talking to you, dog. I'm talking to you, man. Put the crystals down, dog. Like, put the crystals down, dog. All right, let's get through this, man. So we got Family Ties by Baby Keem featuring Kendrick Lamar. We got Up by Cardi B. My Life by J. Cole. Shout out to J. Cole. I hope he gets something. I'm going to just say that. And Stop Shit by Megan Thee Stallion.
J. Cole.
Really?
I have this going to J. Cole, yeah.
Wow. I
think it's going to go to J. Cole, too. I think Baby Keem and Kendrick Lamar are going to win something.
I hope they don't win shit,
I
dog.
really hope they don't. They should not.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm indifferent because
there's too much excellence on here for fucking smoking on your top 5 tonight to win a. Come on, and I'm a Kendrick Lamar fan, dog, but like low effort, dog. Low effort. Just I think his verse was supposed to be. It's all shock value. Like those two songs are literally all shock value because we've been deprived of Kendrick for so long. This being his cousin, you know, they put him on the album. They let him do it.
It's literally off the strength of name, honestly.
Exactly. Dog, there's too much excellence in here for fucking I'm sorry. For low effort Kendrick Lamar. Like again, low effort, dog.
So like I'm not saying he deserves. I'm just saying they might choose. Like I don't
care if y'all shoot me down for this. I don't give a fuck. Dog. There's too much excellence in here for those two verses I think Family Ties is the only Baby Keem joint that's nominated. There's too much excellence. We got J. Cole on here spitting his ass off on My Life with my man Murray. Come on, man. You got and it's like, again, Up is the only other song that doesn't need to be on here. I don't know why the fuck she's on here for that. I mean, again, Cardi B, they love him. Industry Plant. Yeah, I mean, I think that shit's gonna win this though, only because we talking about rap performance. Like,
if you want me to be honest, I feel like the production kind of drags down Thought Shit because Megan is like spitting her ass off on this song.
Yeah,
it's just like the production makes it like you not give a fuck. It's kind of like child. But
the ladies love this song though. The ladies love it. It was played throughout the whole year. I think it was a song again stood the test of time.
I'm saying I don't really like this song per se, but I think performance-wise it was good.
Yeah, I don't like the song either, but I think again, when I think about a rap performance,
I think J. Cole's gonna win though because pity Grammys are always a
thing.
Yeah, but also like My Life is just a lot, just kind of rearranged different because the beats are similar and everything like that, and that won a Grammy, so like this might as well. Plus, I had that singing nigga on it. I've seen that song kind of be played at like sporting venues, and just all over the place with this. So that's my opinion when it comes to this.
Shout out to J. Cole, man. I would like J. Cole to think. I think for somewhere in my heart, that shit gonna get this. And again, I don't know why Family Ties. Again, Kendrick Lamar delivered. They were like meme-worthy verses more than anything. Again, shock value more than lyricism or anything. So like, there's too much greatness here, dog. We got my man J. Cole back from just, you know what I mean, playing basketball and doing side quests and shit. Shout out to my guy. We're gonna get in the best melodic rap performance. I'm gonna let y'all talk on this one because y'all already know, man. I'm gonna let y'all talk on this. So we got Pride is the Devil by J. Cole. Need to Know by Doja Cat is on here, man. But that's a good song though.
I say Need to Know.
Let me get through the list, and we gonna hash it out. Let me get through the list. Industry Baby by Lil Nas X, Jack Harlow. I mean, What's Your Name by Tyler the Creator, and Hurricane by Kanye West, The Weeknd, and Lil Baby. I'm gonna let y'all talk. I'm muting my mic for a minute. I'm gonna let y'all talk.
Go ahead, Phoebe.
Child. Okay, first things first. This is by far like the tightest category I've seen yet. Like, this shit has got me, like, honestly, I'd be happy if anybody won. And really do I say that. Like, I think everybody who was nominated deserves to win, and I won't be upset if, any of them do. I'm glad Doja Cat was acknowledged for Need to Know. That's the song I meant to talk about earlier. For best rap melodic, because like that fits the category perfect. Like, that shit was crazy. Like her cadence and stuff and her flow and all that. And Pride is the Devil, that's a good song too. It's just like my least favorite out of the list. Industry Baby, I think 100% deserves to win, like without a fucking doubt.
Yeah.
What's Your Name deserves to win without a doubt, because like as far as the category's definition, I feel like Tyler the Creator fits it the best.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if he's gonna win for that. Hurricane, Jesus fucking Christ, like that deserves to win too. Like, this category is so tight. I'm just kind of like, I'm glad everybody got nominated. Shit.
For me, I wouldn't mind if Industry Baby or What's Your Name won. For me, if Tyler doesn't win Best Rap Album, then they're probably going to give him this one.
Right.
Okay. I can speak now. All right.
Oh, God. Here we go.
I'm about to fuck y'all up with this one. I would like What's Your Name to win. Again, if we're talking about for a solo collaborative performance containing both elements of R&B and rap, What's Your Name does that very motherfucking well,
yes.
dog. Very motherfucking well. Like, and I would like to see NBA YoungBoy just get a just cause like that'd be funny.
I literally thought about that while I was listening to From the Bayou. Like, what if NBA YoungBoy ever got a Grammy? Just a thought.
Yeah, I mean, I would like it to win because I'll get into it in a minute. I would like him to win this category. If Tyler was to win a category, I would want it to be this, dog.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
But Hurricane is a close second, dog. Hurricane, The Weeknd is on there, the Little Baby's on it. That is a song we got literally 70 different renditions to. Kanye put his heart and soul into that motherfucking track. And I would like it to win something. I would like it to win something because, again, Hurricane is a beautiful song. He put his heart into it. Like, I've literally heard the transition from the 2018 version and all the other versions up until now, dog. He perfected that song to a T, putting The Weeknd on it, Little Baby on it, tweaking the background to the old beat and the new beat, the transition, bringing the gospel into it. Beautiful, dog. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But I would like Tyler to win this
I also
category.
think that NBA YoungBoy honestly deserves a Grammy for his performance, because the fact that like he was spitting over that beat so well is like, honestly got me a little bit surprised. Like I was like, yo, that's like, not that it's hard, but I wouldn't think it would be necessarily easy for a rapper.
He was dope on that shit.
You know,
exactly.
So I was like,
dope.
He did the damn thing. He really did.
Beat was crazy on that. Tyler was spitting. He was spitting.
Yes,
he was
Ty
singing.
Dolla $ign always.
Yeah, I mean,
knows how
Ty
to
Dolla
fuck up a
$ign.
feature.
All right, best rap song. Oh my fucking God.
Tight.
Oh my fucking, it's not tight. It's not tight at all, dog. Like this pretty hook, line, and sinker to me. So we got Bath Sauce by DMX featuring Jay-Z and Nas. Best Friend, wow. Best Friend by Sweetie and Doja Cat. Industry plant, dog. Industry plant,
no,
dog.
I'm telling you, like lyrically, like have you like oh my God. It says a songwriter's award. All right.
I get it.
Lyrically, Best Friend is like kind of hits it. So that's what I'm judging it off of.
We got Family Ties by Baby Keem and Kendrick Lamar. We got Jail by Kanye West and fucking Jay-Z. And then we got My Life by J. Cole, 21 Savage, and Murray.
That singing nigga.
Right.
I hate it here.
Go off, y'all. Go off. I want go off. Tell me why it's not jail. Tell me why it's not jail.
I'll tell you why. All right. They're probably gonna give a posthumous award to DMX, and because that's Jay and Nas on it.
Oh yeah. I didn't even think about that.
Especially if they're not gonna give Nas best album, for sure he's gonna get best rap.
And just they get last year.
2 years ago, right? Or was it last year?
2
One
years.
for Igor, and that
2020.
No,
Igor was a while ago.
Yeah, Igor was
I'm
2019.
tripping. I thought,
It might have been King's Disease last year then.
Yeah, it might have been King's Disease. Because I remember last year just being all old head. Yeah, because Freddie Gibbs was up in there.
I mean, what I think deserves to win, I guess.
Yeah, but tell me why it's not jail, y'all. Tell me why it's not jail.
I just explained to you why.
Yeah,
you're right about that. I think they're gonna give it to DMX. That was a good song too. That was probably one of the best songs on the album. But here's why I think it's jail, dog. All right.
Okay.
If we're talking about songwriting.
Oh, okay. I will say this. Okay. I wouldn't mind if jail won. All right.
I think songwriting wise, that song is written beautifully. All right. And my Apple 21, my whatever that shit is, your most listened to of the year. That's my second most listened to song of the year is Jail. I love that fucking song. I think it's written beautifully. I think I forget what that guy's name that's in the hook, but just everything is written so well, dog. Like Jay-Z's verse, you could tell he wrote a hell of a verse. Jay-Z came in there and did his fucking thing, dog. So I would like to see Jail win, but I do agree. I think DMX is gonna win. I didn't listen to Best Friend Phoebe, so I can't even speak on that. I'm not going to speak on it. But anybody in this category will be good besides fucking Baby Keem, dog.
I mean, yeah, I said personally, I don't think Best Friend of all Doja Cat songs should really be on Best Rap Song.
That's not her song though. That's Sweetie's song, right?
It's only on there because of Doja though. Cause like, come on.
You're right.
Right. So I'm just saying, like, out of all this, like, I would much prefer they just give like one of her own placements for like Need to Know or for Get Into It or like, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many good rap songs on there. I could have been like, yeah, but you know, I guess who deserves to win? I guess I'll give it to Jail, even though personally I don't really like sonically find it pleasing. I do think it's a very well produced, you know, song and everything, and he does deserve credit for that. So, you know, I guess so.
All right, y'all ready to wrap this podcast up?
Yeah.
We're on our last one, and literally the hardest joint. So Drake took his nomination out.
It's hardest politically, not necessarily hard on like an artistry standpoint, at least in my opinion.
See, yeah, I was sitting here talking about why does it look so short, and I'm like, oh,
yeah, Drake got taken off.
Wait, Drake got taken off for rap song for Way Too Sexy, which thank the motherfucking Lord.
Oh yeah, listen, if you haven't noticed, there's nothing Drake on this entire.
He took all his nominations away.
No, I know that, but yeah,
he didn't. They didn't take it away. He withdrew them.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's make that very clear.
He didn't want to compete against Kanye and lose against Kanye. That's what it was.
He didn't want to compete against Baby Keem. What you mean?
I'm about to say my thing is I'm not gonna give like Drake like because people be like, oh, he did it too much. I'm like, he should have never fucking submitted if that was.
All right, listen, I'm gonna say this, y'all. I listened to CLB since the last podcast, the music podcast. I listened to CLB again. I gave it another shot. All right. The album is solid, dog. I changed my mind on what I said on the last podcast. CLB is not a bad album. It's not bad. It's not bad, dog. It's not bad.
I don't think it was a bad album. It's just it's far beneath the standard that we come to expect from an artist like Drake.
Exactly. Thank you. We'll leave it as that. We'll leave it at that.
No, we're not, because I'm sorry. You cut slack for people.
Come on, Phoebe.
Don't
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Slack cut. Like,
come on now, dog.
No, like,
come on, man.
I hate that idea of, oh, it's just good. Bitch, you've been in the industry for 10 plus years. Even if you release straight dog shit, people are going to buy it. You have every opportunity to make something that's genuinely interesting. And that's why I feel like Views and More Life and even Scorpion to a certain extent got like we're still processed so well by his fans because of how like interesting and quote new as far as him doing those genres of how new it was to hear that sound. This nigga is just lazy, like, and I'm not gonna sit here and be like, bitch, you couldn't find somebody else to steal from. Like,
I think the problem for me going into CLB was on Dark Lane demo tapes, the project he released the year prior.
I was listening to that.
He literally was rapping his. To me, I'm ready to say it. I think Dark Lane's demo tape is his best work to date. And I say that because Drake has some of his best bars and some of his arguably best songs on Dark Lane demo tapes, dog. Like, he was spitting his ass off on that shit, dog.
But Tootsie Slide.
I like that joint, man. I'm sorry, man.
That's like the corny. That's like, okay, but that. No, like
come on, man.
Nah.
Come on.
One of his best R&B songs with freaking Chris Brown, "What Never Not You," is on Dark Lane's. That song is like amazing lyrically and production-wise.
Listen, I'm gonna fuck you up with this. His best R&B song is probably on CLB, dog. But Get Along with Ty Dolla $ign. That song is, my man was singing his ass off on that joint, dog. You gotta listen to it, dog. I challenge both of y'all to listen to the album again and with a different. I don't know how to say it. I'll say it later, but the album's not that. And let's get off on it. I'm ready to wrap this podcast up.
It's not that bad.
Let's wrap this podcast up because we about to argue on this one. Like Warren said, I think politically, this is a hard joint. Dog. All right, so we got The Off Season by J. Cole, King's Disease 2 by Nas, Call Me If You Get Lost by Tyler, the Creator, and Donda by Kanye West. Honestly, anybody that wins this, I would not be mad. That's the part about it. Every one of these albums is good to me. Every one of these albums is good to me. Now, if we had to break it down for albums containing at least 51% of playing time and new rap, Tyler did something new.
Tyler barely got away with that 51%, baby. I feel like he produced it that way on purpose because those samples, girl.
I listen, dog.
He just got away with that.
I think the Off Season, I would like to see J. Cole win just because J. Cole is my fucking guy, dog.
J. Cole deserves a rap album Grammy. Like I was telling you before, I was like, he deserves a Grammy off the strength of a body of work that he put together, and we missed the boat on 2014 Forest Hill Drive. Yeah. We even missed the boat on KOD because I thought that was good enough for a Grammy as well. But like,
thank you.
What about For Your Eyes Only? What about For Your Eyes Only?
No. He admits himself he didn't put his best effort into that one.
KOD is actually really good. Like I used to stay blasting that.
I think For Your Eyes Only is better than KOD.
No.
I'm by myself.
Like production wise and subject matter.
I'm a sucker for concept albums, and KOD was like one of those albums where you kept listening over and over again. You get what he's talking about, even more and more so.
Dog. 1985 alone.
Yeah, that's my shit.
KOD better than For Your Eyes Only. I'm sorry.
Nah, man. Nah.
Okay.
Nah, we not gonna do that.
Okay.
We're not gonna do that, man. Listen,
we don't have
why
to.
I love For Your Eyes Only, and I tell everybody this, why I love that album so much is because, again, in hip hop, dog, we have this problem in hip hop that goes on a lot where people don't really talk about where they're at right about where they were. You know what I mean? We always get to talking about money or what I used to do. I used to sell drugs, or I used to do this, or I went through this. We have this problem where it's like, again, we get the same album from a lot of these that talk about the same thing every installment of the album. I think J. Cole on that album literally talked about the place he was at in his life right then and there. He talked about family. He talked about folding fucking clothes. He talked about fucking getting his door kicked in by the fucking police because they thought he was selling dope. He talked about his struggle and, where he, that Wale feeling without, being like, and shout out to my man Wale. Y'all know that's my fucking guy. But he didn't pander like Wale does. That was a very good fucking album.
I credit him for that direction that he took because, like, I think I mentioned it at the time of its release. It was the kind of showing of the kind of growth that he has as an artist, because we saw J. Cole grow from Sideline Story to friggin' Born Sinner, and it was kind of like college raps in a way. I felt like I was growing up alongside J. Cole because the way I could relate to his music was coming along as I was growing up and maturing as an individual. So he also matured along with his raps as well. You're not hearing the same kind of stuff because he's no longer into that anymore, and I credit that. It's just quality wise, it just wasn't it, and he will admit it himself. He kind of wrecked it.
Yeah. I still like it. I like it more than KOD. I like
KOD is a whole entire album about addiction, man. It's a whole entire album about addiction. Every song.
KOD's not on here. Fucking the off season is. What do you guys think? What do y'all think on this list, man?
Best rap album?
Well, you know how I feel about the off season. I honestly think as an album, not it, but if you call it a mixtape, it's great.
Yeah, as a mixtape, it's awesome.
But what's it?
Definitely not his best work.
Definitely not his best work, honestly. But I can see them giving it to him because, again, he's overdue for a Grammy for an album.
Yes, sir.
Pity Grammy, baby.
King's Disease too. I even told you when it came out, I was like, listen, I don't care much for Nas's music like that. I mean, it was it was a good album and everything like that. But off the strength of the name Nas, it's going to get a Grammy nomination. So you can see it being given because it's Nas. But at the same time, they gave him his Grammy. Like, it was his first Grammy ever winning the last time around for the first King's Disease. So I don't see them giving it to him this time around. But if they did, it'd be because it's Nas. I can see it. I can see Donda as well, because, like, as much as I might be critical of Donda, I can't deny that it has the critical reception that it got. And it's kind of stirred up this entire fanfare. And honestly, you beat Drake. So you kind of you deserve some level of recognition. You both released at the same time and you won. So against the biggest artist of our time right now. But for me, it all comes down to Call Me If You Get Lost, okay? As a person who really, like, my musical taste has been crafted mainly around the mixtape era in hip hop, and Gangsta Grill series was at the heart of that. And to have, like, it seems like my musical taste came full circle when I listened to this, because it's like now the Gangsta Grills in and of itself became its own concept, and that seems wild to me. It's like saying, okay, I'm saying J. Cole's album, it's better off as a mixtape and shouldn't be called an album, but we have an album here whose entire concept is mixtape.
Yep. Can't ban a snowman, dog.
When I listened to this album, I literally had no expectation whatsoever. Didn't think that I was going to enjoy it as much as I did, and every time I still listen to it, like, almost like every day at this point. It's ridiculously good.
Yeah,
like, as we mentioned this beforehand, it's Tyler doing something we thought he was off of. We didn't think he was going to rap like this anymore, and he was rapping his ass off. This entire album, rapping his ass off
and having fun too.
It was a fun album. It was a thoroughly enjoyable listen.
But let me tell you why I would like Kanye West to win. I think Donda is, I don't even know how to put it in words, though. Like, I feel like every time I put Donda on, it's like I get a new realization. I feel like, you know what I mean? I feel like it's just, Donda is such a, see, this is what I meant when I said I want Tyler to win the other. I want him to win for What's Your Name and not this. And I'm going to tell you why not this, dog. Because, again, I want either J. Cole or Donda to win this. I don't think King's Disease 2, as good as an album it is, I don't think it's going to get it because he just won this year. I don't want Tyler to win this category because, again, J. Cole deserves it, dog. If there's any fucking body that needs to win this shit, it's J. Cole, dog. But I want Donda to win because I feel like Kanye gave his all into this album, dog. The release, the from it going to Yandi to Donda, like everything, the anticipation, the build up, the changes in the songs, everything, the concept behind the album alone. He needs to win a Grammy for this, dog. He needs to. If Kanye don't walk out of the Grammys with something, I'ma be upset, dog. I'ma be upset. And personally, as much as I love Call Me If You Get Lost, if he wins for this motherfucking, for this category alone, I'm never gonna, I already don't respect. I'm not gonna respect the Grammys if they give it to him. I'm not going to, because I believe J. Cole, he's way overdue. It was to me a better album.
I will say this: if he wins it for Call Me If You Get Lost, return the one for Igor, because that was not a rap album.
That's exactly how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. You already robbed us before. You know what I mean?
But that's not his fault. He even said that.
It's not. And I'm not putting that on him. I'm putting that on the Grammys. Y'all make these categories so fucking weird and wild. It's so much controversy, dog. And it's like, I feel like last year was like maybe the first time a real rap category, dog. You know what I mean? Let us get that shit again. Because again, Donda.
Invasion of Privacy rap album. I don't
and
like
that was fucking
album.
that was fucking bullshit too.
Even though Astroworld deserved it, man. Travis Scott ain't never gonna get a Grammy. He ain't never gonna get a Grammy now.
Yeah, that's over. That's over.
Let's not talk about that now. I'm gonna be mad again. Just Lord. No.
Let's not talk about that.
Let's get into it.
But that's how I feel about this. That's how I feel about this. Again, Call Me If You Get Lost is a good album. I love it. I enjoy it. But dog, there are better to me, and I think Call Me If You Get Lost is like a 0.4 out of 10 album. But there's better choices on this list, dog. Better choices. Donda is like literally a 9.4 out of 10 to me. There's some, like, again, I agree with y'all. There's some songs on that album that don't. He shouldn't have put the little part 2 songs on the album. He probably shouldn't have did that. But I just think, that's Kanye being Kanye, and Kanye can do that. It's Kanye. I want Kanye to win just off of the fucking concept, dog. Like, again, in 5 years, we're gonna hear this album again in 5 years when people start losing their, like, Drake is gonna have this album one time in his life. When Sandra, I'm not putting that in the air. But when he loses his mom, he's going to have his Don. You know what I mean? Again, we're going to appreciate this album in 5 years. Though. And that's why I say let's give it to it now. Let's give it its flowers now while you know what I mean, it's here. Let's give my man Kanye his motherfucking Grammy, dog. Let's get it. And J. Cole, if he gets it, I will be just as, if Donda or J. Cole wins, I will be ecstatic. If Tyler wins, I will be happy, but I will be upset because J. Cole, dog. It's like I'm conflicted all over this list, dog.
I feel like it's gonna be another situation where J. Cole gets an album, gets a Grammy, but not for his album, but for a song.
Yeah.
But then I feel like if they're gonna go the pity route, Tyler might get it for the sole fact that, one, he actually spoke out about it, and like they're gonna feel bad and be like, okay, he made a rap album. But my thing is, like, all the reasons you said why you love Donda is Tyler's Call Me If You Get Lost. You want to talk about put their heart and soul into something? Well, for one, I feel like Tyler puts his heart and soul in like everything he does. But in this in particular, I felt like a new fire in him that honestly, like, just didn't even come through as much on Igor. Like, one, because of the subject matter, like, only on like, certain songs could he really go like that. But like, as far as like Call Me If You Get Lost is concerned, and the category is best rap album, Tyler, like like the track listing, how cohesive it is, even long ass motherfucking Wiltshire. I listened to the whole thing. Like,
it's a story, man. That shit is
right. Dope. Like, as far as the whole album is concerned, I'm sorry, Donda as an album is not that good. In concept, it's amazing. The songs are great, but in the album in its entirety, I can't say the album in its entirety is a better album than Tyler, the Creator's.
But I can say the same thing about Tyler. I feel like Tyler has just as many misses as Kanye's album does.
Man, Tyler's album is at least consistent, all right? Donda is an album that goes through an identity crisis. It doesn't know whether or not it wants to be a gospel or a rap album. Let's just call a spade a spade.
And I'm about to say, like,
I think it does both, though. I think it does both very well.
And my thing is, like even with like with Calling With You Get Lost, even if you feel like it's, quote, like, skippable, if you were to hear it by itself, you'd be like, oh, this is hot. Oh, this is hot. Oh, this is hot. Like, I just feel like, as far as Call Me If You Get Lost is just concerned, like, as an actual rap album, like, production-wise, both of them deserve it. But, and also I feel like how, like, Tyler, like utilized features, because he's, like, quote, he's not new to using features, but features that aren't, like, niggas from Our Future and shit. He utilizes them all well. Like, like I said, he look into NBA Youngboy and be like, this nigga actually spit, like, you know what I mean? It's like,
nigga, you didn't expect Pharrell to have like one of the best verses on the album,
right? No, Uzi's bitch. Nah, No. Songs like Corso, Juggernaut, Lemonhead, like, nah. I'm sorry. Songs are literally like, nah, I can't.
So Kanye ain't give you jail. He ain't give you Off the Grid.
But
He
the
ain't
thing
give
is,
you Okay.
he did, but to me personally, those are like just, I don't really like
Listen.
them that much.
Jesus Lord, where he gives you 5 minutes of bars and him talking about his life, his mom, dog. Everything, dog, man. Come on, man. You got Larry Hoover Sr. at the end. Damn near sound like he about to cry, dog. Like, man,
I mean, if
come
you want
on,
me to be
man.
honest, it seems like a whole bunch of fucking like pandering to me. If you want me to be 100% honest.
On
Like,
what?
on like the whole, like, I'm not saying he doesn't truly believe in like the whole Larry Hoover situation. I feel like he's dragging through the mud. Like, I feel like he's doing,
Nah.
he's kind of carrying it for a minute.
I had to break,
I
because
just feel like-
somebody else said the same thing and I had to break it down for him.
No,
So,
I'm saying both be true at the same time. I'm not saying that he doesn't give a fuck and it's fake. I'm saying he genuinely cares and wants to help the situation, and it also is beneficial to his image,
yeah.
especially for Black people to do
Yeah.
that. So
They're not
both are
trying
true
to,
at the same time.
like, they're not trying to free Larry, like, like they will want him to be not incarcerated, but from what I got the general understanding from some interview, I gotta look it up. I'm gonna send it to you, Warren. But they're trying to get clemency, which is basically he's in that crazy ass prison with all those fucking Taliban terrorists and El Chapo and all them. They're trying to get him out of there and put him into a regular prison because he's been locked up since 1972. So they're just trying to get him into, because he's on his last leg. You know what I mean?
I
better.
get that, but no offense, like, what does this have to do with, like, Donda?
Well,
And that's where I mean, like, to me,
Larry Hoover is
just seems
Chicago,
like-
dog. Larry Hoover is Chicago.
yes, but what does that have to do with, like, to me, it's an album that is not really cohesive and has really good songs and ideas, but it's just not executed the way it really could have been had Kanye had the chance to really take the time. But the damn label fucking put the motherfucker out before he was even
break
done.
it down. Let me break
Like-
it down. Let me break
And
it down.
I will also say this though. I think "Believe What I Say" doesn't get enough credit for what it deserves. It's a fantastic song. Like,
Listen,
the fact that
dog.
you sampled with Lauryn Hill and everything like that, it was a dope song.
Listen, dog. Listen.
Yeah.
Let me break down Donda for you. Donda is the beginning of everything for Kanye. It's the beginning of everything. It's the beginning of Chicago. It's the beginning of everything for Kanye. Everything. So that's his mother. That's the person that gave him birth. So it's like he's talking about everything on this album. His relationship with his wife, his relationship with kids, his relationship with Chicago, being a fucking GD, apparently. Yeah, you know what I mean, like,
What does Off the Grid have to do with that, though? Like, that's where I mean, like, the
he's talking about his
cohesiveness
kids
is
on it.
lost.
He's talking about his kids.
Yes, but like, as far as like the whole
With
song,
Fabio?
like the whole song is
Yeah.
about that
You choose
freaking
the
that
song with
dude's
Fabio to talk about your kids?
Hey, he's talking about.
there. He has one line talking about his kids. Like, I get what you're saying. Like, I think it's admirable, but as far as execution is concerned, like, I just feel like, and once again, the category is best pop out, like, sorry, best rap album. There can't, like, the misses have to be minimal to none for me to say it's the best album out of the year.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And it's like,
All right. Then
you
I
know,
withdraw
like-
Donda and I put off season because it's literally
it's not withdrawal.
it is the most. If we want to talk about rap album, it's the most rap new age album on there.
I just feel like you personally don't like Sweet, and that's why you don't the Tyler
Yes.
Creator album.
Yes.
You
And
don't like
yes.
that one R&B, which is crazy because
And
Brent
it's not
Faiyaz-
just that. It's not just that. It's literally the politics, dog. It's the politics. To me, dog, it's just the politics, dog. I want
Of his
J. Cole.
album?
I want J. Cole to win, dog. I want my man to win. J. Cole needs something, dog. Tyler got
Just
his, dog. He got
but
his.
no, but here's the thing. I don't really care. Like, oh wait, hello?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, sorry, something happened. Here's the thing. I'm not really going to judge it off of who deserved what for what year. Like, I'm talking about
Mhm.
right now, these albums on this list for best rap album of the year. Off Season is not better than Call Me If You Get Lost. I'm sorry.
It's a decent mixtape if you think of it as a mixtape. It's dope.
Like creatively, like come on.
Yeah.
And like I know Tyler got his thing for Igor, which he deserved, but not for that category. But it's like I'm not gonna put that against him because he didn't even fucking submit his album for that category in the first place. So it's like, you know, like I'm not
like you're holding something against him that isn't necessarily.
I know.
out of his
I'm
control.
not. I just want J. Cole to win, man.
And he was even more against it than you, low key. He was like, bro, what the fuck? Like, like why y'all give me this?
Listen, we will see January 31st, dog. All right. But I think the tribe has spoken on this. I think we're okay with any of these winning.
I think Tyler deserves any Grammy he gets nominated.
This is facts. This is fucking
overdue
facts.
For the ones
This is
never
fucking
got.
facts. This is fucking facts. But J. Cole, man.
Okay. Well, I have 2 categories I want to talk about near the end.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
It's best music video, and then Latin pop.
Okay,
album,
go ahead.
You know?
Go ahead.
Or no, Musica Urbana. Okay, so Kali Uchis got nominated for best Musica Urbana. Yes, I'm so happy because I think I talked last time. Like, the album is fucking incredible. And out of all the artists, I think personally, like, she deserves to win. Like, that album sounds like so like new age, and yet still like references like all different kinds of genres, like Hispanic music and stuff. So A1 album. Happy for her for that. And she won a Grammy last year for something.
Okay.
And then best music video. I have to find the categories. I know Montero's child. Say what the fuck you want, but music video, come on now.
Yeah. Without a doubt, it's great visual.
Right, so
That's one way to describe that shit.
no, I just think like, okay, like say what you want genuinely, but like the marketing in it, that little motherfucker is a little troll genius. I'm sorry.
He's pushing boundaries, okay, and you gotta give credit for that, man.
And to be fair, like there was no other way to like. Come on,
All right, we're talking about music video.
I'm trying to look for the categories. It's all the way at the bottom. I'm looking at best album notes. Who the fuck is? Yeah, I'm gonna have to Google it because it's at the bottom.
Music video and film. I got it.
Okay. What are the categories?
Best music film. I don't know if that's it.
Oh, okay.
Best music video. Yeah, okay, this is it. It's Shot in the Dark, AC/DC, Freedom by John Batiste, I Get a Kick Out of You by Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga, Peaches by Justin Bieber, Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish, Montero by Lil Nas X, and Good For You by Olivia Rodrigo.
Why is Justin Bieber in every fucking category?
Because Martin Luther King.
Like, the Peaches video is like really mid. Really fucking mid. Like, he's literally on top of a car and in a fucking white studio with some colored lights. I know you're playing.
I get my pictures out in Georgia. That shit.
I told you, it gives me can I hop on the track vibes.
Okay, so you say Montero for that? Hold up, you're breaking up. Hold up.
Video?
All right, you're good now. You were breaking up for a minute.
Oh.
You're good now.
Yeah, I think Good For You is probably going to win because that is a cute little video.
Yeah, I liked it.
It is just, like Kiss Kiss from Chris Brown, but whatever,
Yeah, I'm not biased if any of these win, besides the ones I don't know.
I mean, we want,
niggas.
my boy Lil Nas to win. Yeah, creative.
Right. So, this podcast has been almost 2 and some change. Y'all got anything else? Y'all got anything else to wrap this up? Because I'm pretty much done. We got everything right. We've come to the conclusion that Donda. All right.
Yeah, what's it? Happy New Year, and I hope that next year's, the lot of albums that'll be coming out next year at least succeed. I mean, this year was a pretty decent year for albums, I would say.
Yeah.
I feel this year was either really good or like not a lot of effort kind of albums. Like you could just tell who like used like COVID time to like really tap into their creativity.
Exactly. Yeah.
And people who just like release something just to release something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get that vibe too. I'm like I said, my top 5 albums on my Apple Music, definitely, definitely all good albums. So shout out Donda.
Mm.
All right.
I'll say this
So-
was the first year, literally all my favorite albums. I was like, oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. So this will be the last podcast that Warren will be on for the year. And Phoebe, I don't know if you want to hop on the video game that we're doing in 2 weeks.
I only played SMT 5 as far as like new games here. Like I swear that's all I played.
Yeah, so we'll probably leave you out. So we're gonna wrap this podcast up. So give you let them know, give you a little shout out to the listeners, man. Let's wrap this up.
Here.
Mm.
Warren, you there?
What up? Yeah, I'm here.
Give you a little shout out to the listeners, man. What you want to say? We're gonna wrap this joint up.
All right. What's it? I'm happy to have been back and everything like that. Looking forward to the next time I'm on to kind of discuss these sorts of things. Have fun, doing this and everything like that. And Craig, fuck with me.
That's right. Yeah, like I said, we'll probably have another music podcast in February, probably after the Grammys, so we can talk about that. But other than that, yeah, Phoebe, you got anything you got to say?
I guess overall, this was a year where like the nominations weren't like too controversial, except Drake, but he pulled out like he has never done inside of a woman. And
Wow.
And what? Yeah, no, the nominations are good. Like I said, all my favorites were nominated, so bitch, I'm vindicated.
Me too.
Like I said, like to me, like a nomination is a win in and of itself that you were picked out of the litter. So
yeah,
even that's a feat.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like honestly, if anybody wins truly, unless it's Cardi B or Justin Bieber, I won't be mad. Like if it's them two, I'll be pretty pissed. But I don't think Cardi's gonna win. I think Justin Bieber's gonna probably win. But yeah,
Justin Bieber's definitely getting some.
He's getting R&B for sure. Him and Bruno Mars.
Biebs in the trap, man. Biebs in the trap, man.
Shut up.
And then my closing statement for episode 22 of the podcast is thank you to my 2 co-hosts, man. Thank you guys for coming out with me and talking about some music. And I'll see you guys next year. I hope you guys have a good New Year's. I'm gonna see you. But thank y'all for being a part of this and doing this with me. Make sure you check out the links in the bio, guys, or in the description for the video version. Fuck with me on Twitch. I be doing my thing. We really going hard. 2020, man, is going to be a busy year as far as the brand, the podcast, the Twitch, everything. And I hope you guys keep riding on with us with this, man, because we're building something here. We got a nice little brand that I'm working on, and I got a lot of people that I'm working with. I totally forgot. I'm gonna save that for the next podcast, the gaming podcast. But I just want to say thank you to Phoebe and Warren, man. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for coming out, fucking with your boy, talking about some music, and just having a good time. And this was a good vibe. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you check out Phoebe on YouTube. She does her thing on there. She's also on Twitch. And yeah, that's all I got for episode 22 of the Infernal Gaming Podcast. I'm your host with the most, Blaze Inferno, man. Come fuck with me on Twitch, man. We working on something. We got a and I hope you guys fuck with me in the long run. Peace, y'all.